Was she madder to you? If you knew or understood why she loved, realized why she is precious, she important to us. How much she mean to the future without her damage is done. You stand accused, the abuser who murdered daughters and sons. Kissed by stars, shadow killer light from afar. Eyesight with a spark, search for what she find in the dark. Small in the frame, big brain, mountain the heart. Good with a secret, no shame, like she smart. Maybe inside another life she find us some fine arts, but we ain't born with choices, so she hopeless when life's hard. Lost and alone for nigga, live finding a way, making alliance, be a loyal dog and wait for a day. The corner warned to the street lights, begged to the stay. The curb heard the crosswalk cry as she walked away. The church was her praying she was one they could save. A disappointed system couldn't make her a slave.
If I could get past the day, I'd do it all a different way. I'd give myself half a chance. I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the differences that I can make, the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, I'd die before I choose to break.
There she is, I see how you look at her. You wish you could protect her, cause you see something good in her. You see what we all see, there's more than just the hood in her. We can see her greatness and devils trying to shoot at her. Chaos under madness, junkies trying to shoot her up. Old men trying to give her babies, white wolves out to chew her up. She more than just a throwaway, this more than just to shoot 'em up. More than just a poor girl this cold world is using up. Tragedy, travesty, the murder of her majesty. Complete and utter blasphemy, end result catastrophe. Generations wiped out, the future is a casualty. Anything concerning her, I prefer you asking me. Also do it candidly, in a low tone with reverence, or end up in a box standing over you a reverend. She's sacred far as we concerned, this here is a holy place. Big brother, she chose a blow holes to your face.
If I could get past the day, I'd do it all a different way. I'd give myself half a chance. I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the differences that I can make, the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, I'd die before I choose to break.
Played to an early grave in a game she thought she could play. She might have made it a business to be a business one day, but all that business is finished. No hope for words left to say. No more lessons from mistakes. No graduation day. No getting over the awkwardness of being a teen. No more late nights on the block, pearling blunts for the team. More tears and vigils, more blood stains the streets. More division between the living, cutting flesh for the beef. Vengeance is on the table, this revenge is so sweet. Insatiable is the appetite, awaken the beast. Irrational thoughts and actions make the most sense to me. What's happening is gonna happen, we gon' die, we eat. Everything, every single motherfucking piece. And even then, no comparison to what you owe me. I have nothing, and only one thing left to gain. I promise I'ma walk you through flames, screaming her name.
If I could get past the day, do it all a different way. I'd give myself half a chance. I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the differences that I can make, the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, I'd die before I choose to break.
Salute. Welcome back to Shy Ill Reacts. I am your host, Shy Ill, and we are back at it like bad habits. Salutes to y'all. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday afternoon. All right, hope it's a beautiful day wherever you're at. For those out there getting that money, get that paper. All right, nothing wrong with a little middle finger behind the back to the boss if you ain't feeling it, but get that paper nonetheless. You know what I mean? Salutes to y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. We are back at it. What's popping? All right. Salutes Old Soul, DJ 20s, Headstone Restoration, Ivan, 030 North. Usual suspects in the building. Appreciate y'all being here. After we got offline last night, I ran into a couple of things that I figured would be fun to talk about today. So let's get after it, all right? A couple little changes I'm working on the channel, just trying to make things work so things do look a little bit out of place. Our normal scroll that tells about the text-to-speech is a little out of place on the screen today because I was trying to add, yesterday I was getting questions about where people can send their donos. So I wanted to put it up there, but I'm having problems getting the aspect ratio of the letters together, and I didn't have time to mess with it. So that's what it's going to look like for the rest of the stream, and I'm okay with it, all right? Also threw up a QR scan for PayPal, for people that want to donate through PayPal, people that can support the channel on that level. I threw that up there, see if that works. I gave it a test try, it went for me. So, we're just testing things out. In the near future, you're going to be seeing live streams that are going to be marked just to test. That'll just be me trying to test whether I can get, like let's say I'm working on Twitch and I need to tweak settings and make sure that I'm not dropping frames over there. We'll be doing that on a live test stream because there's really no other way to do it. But again, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. We went with one song on the intro today. Gonna try to do things a little different. See what triggers the algorithm and what doesn't. Again, I appreciate you guys. So we're gonna hang out today. We're gonna talk about it. The homegirl Jaguar Wright went crazy, so we're gonna cover that. We got a couple of things to look at, all right? Couple of things to look at. The days are getting quicker. April 20th, we got the Flores twins coming on the show. We will be talking about ex-trafficking and ex-abuse to minors in the cartel and amongst other places. But that's the conversation we'll be having on April 20th. It'll be a mix of that and some boxing. Salutes to Pebs in the building. Appreciate you coming through. Thank you very much. We're also going to be talking today. We'll be talking about this whole Jaguar Wright, this Diddy stuff. I know some people are tired of it, but there's new stuff to look at. Pebs just reminded me, just being there, that the homie Zaya was reacting to something between Will Smith's son, I forget his name, Jaden Smith, and Justin Bieber. And there was some other things that I was looking at that have something to do with that. So rather than just clip the Bieber video, I'll be showing y'all the homie Zaya's video as we talk about that stuff. But again, we'll get to it in a sec. As for the housekeepings, salutes to Pep. She said, "Hope you're having a blessed Wednesday." Absolutely. Likewise, same to you. But we gonna hang out for a little bit. So check it out. As far as housekeeping goes, we have the $2 text to speech. The links for that are in the description. You can check that out in the description. We also have super thanks, super chat, and super stickers available. For those that don't know what it looks like, for a $2 minimum donation, you can have your donation pop up on the screen. We'll play Jonathan's donation from yesterday.
Jonathan Pantry donated $5. Salutes Gio, my dude. It's great having your hardworking, dedicated, and resilient self with the amazing content you provide. Congratulations, it's not always you get to celebrate a loved one's 100th born day.
Facts. So appreciate Jonathan Pantoja for that. But for a $2 minimum donation, your donation could look like that. If I'm ignoring you in the chat and you feel like you want to be heard, that is your next way to get after me. You know what I mean? So salutes to y'all. You got that. We got super thanks, super chats, all that good stuff. We also have our Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal links in the description. And on the screen, you can see our user handles if you want to donate that way. So again, I appreciate y'all. Do not forget, our major sponsor here is the Ill Shop Spread Shop, where you can pick up the Ill Shop gear. The Ill Shop gear, usual suspects gear, different color combos. All right. Going through the housekeeping real quick. Different color combos. Red joint is crazy. Green. And we also have our Ill Cartel gear. We have our No Pillow Talk pillowcase for the young hustler in your life, who you'd rather he keep his mouth shut than talk too much. All right, to remind him to keep his mouth shut, no pillow talk. We got our Ill Cartel in different color combos. We got our single color logo on different color combo shirts. All right, so we got all that in the Ill Shop. I will be dropping that in the chat. I'll be dropping a link for that. We got the El Wapo barbecue apron for the backyard boss in your life, and metal of the man cave, not to be mistaken with El Chapo. And we have that in different color combinations. All right, so make sure y'all check out the Ill Shop. Again, I'll be dropping that link in the chat right now. Right? And then we're going to jump into today's topics. All right, got dropping a couple of videos today as well. Yesterday in the live, we spoke on Chapo crying about being discriminated against in prison. and wants a little relief. We'll be talking about. We also talked about the Max Holloway Justin Gaethje, the way that fight ended. I got a video dropping about that. And we also got a video about the recent threats to the regional Mexican group Fuerza Regida in Mexico, who've been putting up signs saying they can't show up. Shout out Peter. We're going to talk to Peter too. Appreciate you, Peter, for recognizing me as you step into my house. Thank you, sir. We're going to talk about, I'm going to talk to Peter too real quick about what we were talking about yesterday. You know what? I could get that out of the way real quick right now. So basically, that's what's happening. That's what's been happening. We're going to drop the Fuerza Regida video tonight. It's short videos, 7-minute videos, 2-minute videos, but we're going to drop those after 3 o'clock when most of our subscribers are online. Again, appreciate y'all for being there. Peter and I were talking yesterday about this war with, that I see is basically Kendrick, Drake, and Cole. You can, pull Cole out of that description now, considering he tapped out of this one the same way Drake tapped out of the one against Pusha. But we were talking about how if Cole and Drake did a record against Kendrick, I said it would look like they're weak and they're ganging up on him. And he said they're ganging up on Drake, right? And I said I didn't realize, because I don't listen to Future. There's a lot of these dudes that I don't care. I don't care what they talking about. I don't care about their music. You know what I'm saying? And he said, how everybody's coming at Drake and they're coming at him on the same songs and they're coming at him on different songs. And to me, that's different. To me, if how can I put this? If Future and Metro Boomin on the Like That song, I don't know if they're dissing Drake. You know what I'm saying? But I know Kendrick came out of his mouth and he said what he said to who he said it to, right? Cool. That was the first shot, right? And it was coming at more than one person, 2 or 3 people, just like Drake's response is coming at multiple people. But I will say this. When Pac was going to war, it wasn't just him and Biggie. There was everybody. Everybody wasn't making. Nowadays, they'll make a specific record towards you, a specific diss. Back then, you drop a line on somebody, that was enough for you to get brought up in 3 or 4 songs in the next album. So with Tupac, he was going at it with everybody too. He was going at it with everybody too. There was multiple, beefs going on. It wasn't like people necessarily, try to unite and align themselves together to come at this dude. Everybody just had something to say, and he had something to say back. So there was multiple beefs going on at the same time, and you could hear about them all on one song. You know what I mean? And it happens. But my point yesterday was if Drake and Cole had come together to respond to Kendrick solely, to me, that would look like 2 dudes that felt like they couldn't do it on their own. That was my point. But I see now everybody's involved, and really, honestly, I care less now. You know what I'm saying? Now that Ross and everybody's involved, I care less about the beef. Real talk. So shout out to you, Peter. Appreciate you. Hugo Alvarez said a lot of bands fake threats because if they sell out the tour, they don't have to pay back the promoter. They sell out the tour. A lot of bands fake threats because if they sell out the tour, they don't have to pay back the promoter. Explain that one to me, Hugo. Salute to you. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all y'all being here. It might be a little low in the chat today because guess what? I turned on subscription mode. You got to be subscribed at least for 1 minute to be in this chat. So if you're not in this chat and you're somebody that's usually in this chat and you're not in this chat, and every time I put on subscriber mode, I think there's a problem there. I think you have yet to subscribe, and I think you should just make that commitment. We can make that commitment to each other, and it's on. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I forgot Peter still had a wrench. Peter dropping links. Salutes, appreciate it. Borderland B, we'll see what that is. Shout out Old Soul. He said thumbs up, and I reiterate his statement. Right? Let me pin that. Boom. I should have made a cafecito. All right. Take a look at this. Good articles on the twins. Let's see. All right. We're going to take a look at that. We'll get through that before we're done today, for sure. Appreciate you, Peter. Thank you, sir. Let me get this other one up and take a look at this. Keep it all lined up here. Ba, 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 ba. All right, cool. I'll keep both of those up. I'll keep both of those up there. Salute to you. Appreciate it. All right, let's hang out. Smoke them if you got them, right? I'm hoping to see more usual suspects in the chat. Jonathan Pantoja says salutes. I'm late and walking in on this commitment talk. They gotta commit, Jonathan. I'm turning on subscriber mode every live stream. You want to be in this chat? You gotta subscribe to the channel. You can't just be smiling in my face. And in the background, you know what I'm saying? You being unfaithful. Shout out Jorge Castillo. He said committed. All right, committed with the little budding emojis, with the best man and shit, all of that. Salutes. Hugo Alvarez said a lot of artists fake this threat because if they don't sell out the tour, they get bailed out by it, and they don't need to pay the promoter for not selling it out. Oh, no worries. Okay, I got it now. I get it. That's crazy. You got to go to those lengths. And how does that work? I mean, it's not on the band to sell out the tour. It's on the promoter to sell out the tour, ain't it? Like, what's that shit about? They wildin'. One sec. Boom, boom, boom. You would think that let a promoter tell me, hey, bro, you don't sell this out, you got to pay me. I'm telling dude, how about you get your ass outside and pass out flyers and do your job and promote. That's your job. Your job is to promote this show. My job is to perform as said show. So I don't know how that works, but promoter need to get out of my face with that shit. All right. Boom. Let me find this. All my dogs getting buried. I want to go through some of the PDF file accusations and the cartel as well. Again, we'll be talking about that with the twins on the 20th. You know, I'll be going through all of that stuff. Salutes to y'all. Perfecto J77, appreciate you. Salutes. Jonathan Pantoja, big facts. We needed something like this to weed out and clap certain people. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Just show me it's real, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I can't get the subscription. You wildin'. All right, we 20 concurrent viewers, 6 likes. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Appreciate you. Hugo Alvarez said yes, and not every contract is different. Watch the Chaparro video that he did over Pesa Pluma, doing that in TJ. Okay, I remember the Peso Pluma threat as well. I'll check that out. Honey's up in the chat for y'all. But yeah, promoter could kiss my entire ass. You're not a promoter if you asking somebody else to sell out the venue for you. You just you're a middleman. Bruh, so last night after I got off the live, it was a slow night as far as the Diddy update. We didn't have much stuff to go through or read, and shit. Afterwards, I looked on Real Life Productions, and Jaguar Wright is back. Now, as crazy as we like to say that she is, it be making sense, bruh. And to me, there's a lesson. You can learn a lesson from a dead man. All right, anybody tell you that you can't learn a lesson from a dead man, they wildin'. I mean, you can learn a lesson from anybody and everybody. And she's just on point with a lot of shit. Some shit is outlandish. Some shit is not. Not so much now because of all of the things that are coming out. But again, I haven't heard nothing about Diddy. I haven't heard nothing about no no charges being pulled against them. But we're gonna get into this Jaguar Wright joint because she is. It seems like she feels a little bit more liberated to speak on this than she did before. Now that things are coming to the light, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? So let's make sure we check her out. Again, less editing, more live streams. So I should have been recording this. Let me hit the record button. Well, and let me make sure that I have the timing right on this. And let's hang out. Again, I appreciate you guys for being here. I always do. You know, we're going to keep building this channel. We're going to keep moving forward. Salutes to y'all. If you're at work, have a great day. Get that money, man. Check this out. Make sure we got the right speed setting. All right, we good. Let's get it. Smoke them if you got them. Hit the like button.
I can't wait. I can't wait for everybody to find out what's really been going on in the background. Real life.
Mind you, she annoys me sometimes. Just the way she move her head, the way she talks sometimes annoys me, but it is what it is.
What you're doing right now. Put your hands together. Real.
And remember, y'all, I don't wear headphones, so if anything goes wrong with the audio, mic audio, whatever, make sure y'all let me know. Salutes.
Nice 3 stars. The original, the OG. The history maker. The record breaker. What's another Game of Thrones term? The oath breaker. I don't know. But we have her back.
But none of those were Game of Thrones terms. Just the oath breaker.
The amazing Jaguar Wright. For those who thought it would never happen again,
that was foolish.
stop and double take, because
they thought it would never happen again because they thought she was gonna get smoked for all of the shit she was saying.
It was last year.
Jag is back on the blue couch.
I don't drag last year into this year.
And I
Why
will
people
say
always
this.
like bringing up old shit.
No, we're gonna bring up old. We're gonna bring up current shit, and we're gonna talk about some new. But we do have Jaguar Wright back on the couch, which she made famous, the blue couch.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody really saying the blue couch until Jaguar Wright started saying it was the light wall at first. Then Jaguar saying like, no, that's the blue couch.
All right, we can skip the pleasantries.
iPhone, giving us so much commentary for not only the first time you came, but the second time. Thank you. Let's just start with that. And whoever thought you was wrong, this is Jaguar Wright. This is Jaguar Wright. So
Jaguar.
Before we even get started, tell us, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Okay. We see you got a beautiful, you look radiant. You're smiling. You look good.
Yeah.
You look great on camera.
Thank you.
We're loving it. We got you back.
No, I'm amazing. I'm grateful. 2023 was a lot.
Was a lot.
And it was a lot fast. For Martin Luther King weekend, coming back from Shreveport till April 14th, which, by the way, we're about to hit the 1-year anniversary of me going viral, getting, arrested in a pool at a Hilton, live online. Put a 1 in the chat if you can understand by right.
Hey, and just real quick, in that moment, were you still just focused on the chat at that moment? Because they were throwing ones up there like, the policeman is right there.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure everyone understood.
What she's talking about is they did what they've been doing to my homie Zaya all weekend. They did it to her at a I believe at a hotel, and they made it seem like she was gonna hurt herself, and she was on a live stream while it happened, and they came to arrest her over some shit. I don't know what it was. We could probably find it and take a look at it later, but the internet will take anything to make you look crazy, anything that they can get. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Mind you, I don't think she's all there all the time. I don't know, but she be on point.
My rights.
Oh man,
they were saying I was crazy. Shouldn't I ask somebody?
Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
If they was hearing what I was hearing,
that's amazing.
They said I was crazy.
Oh man. All right, so let's do it like this. We're gonna loop back to that. because that's a whole sag in itself, and it's been a crazy year. But the reason why even right now your old interview that you did last year is trending even crazier because you're almost like not Nostradamus, but Nostradamus. What?
Yeah, shout out Hugo. That's what it was, wellness check. AKA arrested. Like, I don't even know how a wellness check turns into you getting arrested. But yeah, that's something that they do. I'm hoping they don't do that to me. It's kind of a stupid waste of resources and childish bullshit. But I mean, I know they won't do that shit to me. But the homie Zaya, man, 3-4 times getting swatted over the weekend. You know what I mean? Like, that's a waste of resources. There's somebody somewhere that could be getting rescued from some lunatic, and they're busy bothering people that are on live streams minding their business. Hugo said they just smoked a huge TikToker that used to spill the tea about the rich and famous. Her name was Kyle Marissa Roth. Did you see that? No, I did not see that. I'd like to look into that too. I'd like to look into that though. Because I talk about people spilling the tea, so I need to know every story about somebody coming at somebody that's just putting the truth out there. You know what I mean? Facts.
What you have said, not only in our interview, but on your own personal lives.
Yeah. Which gets shadow banned constantly.
Yeah, things start coming to fruition. Yeah. To where you targeted certain people in that.
She said things that get shadow banned on a regular basis. I feel like I be getting shadow banned. You know what I'm saying? I feel like YouTube suppresses what I'm putting out there. But I'm not a conspiracy theorist at the level of Hassan Campbell that I look at the numbers drop and say, man, we got 18 concurrent viewers and 8 likes. And, the concurrent viewers just went down to 14. YouTube just cleared them out. You know, I'm not that dude, but I do believe that they put you on a pay no mind list, you know? Facts. Jonathan said, I was about to ask if you could elaborate on Zaya. I saw some ish on IG about the SWAT. There's just this a sausage smoker named Ganville that keeps, sending, or allegedly sending cops to Zaya's house. I just say that the precinct, now that they know that Zaya's a live streamer, now that they know that this happens, these trolls like to do it when he's on stream. Guess what? If you get a report about that address, I'm sure Zaya gave them the information and the link. Give him a call or look on the live stream. If the man doesn't look in distress, then leave him alone. Why are you wasting these resources? And I'm sure the cops is frustrated by that too. I'm sure they're annoyed by that too, So it's a stupid game. Dumb game to play.
That interview, and now you're seeing, I don't want to even say downfall, but you're seeing that target that you put on people's backs.
I'm seeing integrity.
Wow.
Show up.
Wow.
Integrity show up, but whose integrity is showing up?
The day of the raid.
Yeah.
I got a lot of notifications. I got a lot of ads. I got a lot of mentions. I got a lot of phone calls. Or as many as I could get, because I had to change my phone number again because, they did the bomb threat. And then they lied and said that I was trying to commit suicide live online with a knife and sent the police to my door.
What's that you're showing? These
are the police cards.
Oh, wow.
Of my address that was doxed by Patrice Garner, Chatty Patty.
Wow.
Receipts.
For a bunch of crazy motherfuckers to come to where I live. Y'all cute.
Another one. Oh.
And another one.
Oh, wow. Okay. So address out there, police looking for you.
Phone number doxed by last YouTube boyfriend.
Now understand something. We look at conspiracy theories and we say, hell nah. Who's going to go through that trouble? This, that, the other. If there is a lame somewhere that can get my homie Zaya swatted the way he gets him swatted, right? What you think these companies... And that guy that's doing it to him, he got people doing his dirty work, right? For free. People that just want to be around him. You think there's not people out there that for a nice little amount of money, not a big amount of money, hack your shit, hack all your accounts, get you followed. Like, all the stuff she's talking, it don't take a big bag to get her followed, hacked, wellness checked to death, all of that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a heavy task to try to destroy somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got some paper like that. So I'm sure they can hire 100 dudes to, harass her on a daily basis. Feel me? Shout out IB on the check, and he said the difference between a conspiracy theory and the truth is about 3 to 6 months. That's a fact. Because there's still things out there that have already been proven to be true that people call conspiracy theory, and no, it's no longer that anymore. Apologize to your conspiracy theorist friends, it became the truth. All right? I don't know if you've seen this interview, but I'm interested because we see what she said a year ago, right? I'm interested in the next 3 to 6 months. Exactly that. I'm looking to see how much of this, becomes unadulterated truth. The problem is there's never enough evidence for a fool. So if somebody loves Diddy, doesn't matter what he did to them. He's their hero. Somebody loves Kanye, don't matter what he could, like I said before, he could field goal a baby over a roof. Doesn't matter to certain people. Chapo could be the biggest diddler on the planet. If they chose him as their master, he's their master. You know what I mean? That's the sad part about it all. Those are the ones that that won't admit that the conspiracy theory has become truth. You know what I mean?
I had a YouTube girlfriend and a YouTube boyfriend. I don't know why they always send the stupid ones. I keep telling them, don't send a stupid mother to do a smart mother's job.
That's real. That's real. And this is about to be a great conversation because when you say YouTube boyfriend and girlfriends,
yeah.
So let me give a little clarity for people on who she is. IB said I'm not familiar with her, who she really is. Needed to do a little research. She's an industry insider. She's a singer. She's worked with and for everybody. She was, I don't know if you remember the Fade to Black tour that Jay-Z did for his retirement during the Black album. She was the one that was up there with the Philadelphia Half-Life, which is Questlove's group. She was the one up there singing all the H to the Izzos and all of that. So she's been to these parties, been to these places, know these people, know people that they know. She's in the mix, and she's been opening her mouth for years. She's a little eccentric, so people shut her down in the name of crazy and, try not to listen to what she has to say. But now it's starting to come to fruition, like you said, her conspiracy, what people looked at her and said was a conspiracy theory, those things are starting to come to light. And not just her, a lot of people have said it. There got to be some kind of smoke somewhere. Shout out Zoraida in the chat, Shy in chat, salutes to you, Zoraida, glad to have you here. Hope you're having a great Wednesday.
YouTube has been sending me people.
Yeah, we didn't even got
Ever
that.
since they had to keep my husband quiet because, once he gets arrested for blowing up the car, he's going to have no choice but to snitch on how YouTube paid him to betray his wife and, make sure his wife went to jail so that they could poison her.
All right, now she's talking about her husband. I guess this blowing up car scenario isn't just a Diddy thing who blew up Kid Cudi's car. I guess her husband blew up a car too. Supposedly he works at YouTube. I don't know what's going on with that, but she got some daggers for him too.
To death.
We're gonna circle right back to that. Jeez Louise. Oh my God. So when you said the day of the raid, you're talking about the raid on both Miami and California, Diddy's
and New
homes.
York simultaneously.
Wait, New York was
the New York house was raided as well.
Oh,
listen,
wow.
And I remember somewhere along the line saying, oh, they didn't hit New York. And then while we were doing a live stream saying, oh, they did hit New York. And it was very quiet. We didn't see no videos about that. Because we knew that the paperwork came out of a New York district.
Wow, that didn't even... Yeah, they didn't even really...
3 states working in tandem. And they did not tell the officers who they were raiding.
That's great.
They went in tactical as they were instructed to. They didn't know they was raiding Diddy's house. The higher-ups didn't tell anybody because they knew, with Diddy being a Fed informant, that he had people in the force and they wanted to make sure that went through legit. So they ain't tell nobody whose houses they was going to.
Now, something like that, I take with a grain of salt. I take that with a grain of salt because what's your security clearance? What you know about that? About what the upper said to the lowers. You know what I'm saying? No shoes intended. But again, she's in a specific scenario. The specific scenario is she's the one that's open and running her mouth. So people that do have information, same with me, they're gonna reach out to her. You know, so grain of salt.
That's why you see the guns.
The cops didn't know that it was Diddy's house over there in Beverly Hills around the corner from the Playboy Mansion. They didn't know until they seen the kids.
So what are your thoughts on the show of force, even not knowing?
They did their job. He's a sex.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
She's about to indict him right
ready?
there.
All right.
We going back.
They did their job.
Nice little place to put the ad, real life entertainment. Salutes.
He's a sex. He's got guns and he's got semen coated fucking VHS tape.
Oh shit.
I would have went in a hazmat suit.
Damn.
So let me ask you this. When you first told us about your thoughts and you honeycombs is what you
Yeah, the honeycomb. Shout out to Jamil Peterson. He's added a new one. He called him the Diddy Glover now. Cause when he ain't got the Beijing and he say he look like Danny Glover.
Oh man.
So he's AKA Diddy Glover now. Shout out to Jamil Peterson. I Am Comedy.
So I want to stay right here. We're gonna stay within this pocket, but I'm just curious. What did you know that was going on in the world of Diddy, Puff Daddy, P Diddy, that the world didn't know? What did you know back then, 3-4 years ago?
Gonna come forward.
So how'd you know? What'd you know about what Cat? Because
I wish I could explain.
Yeah,
but if I explain how I knew Cassie was gonna come forward, that could hurt some people. Which is why the last time I sat on this blue couch, I said what I said. Congratulations, Young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did.
You did say that. That was a bar.
You said that shit.
I be wild, and he said they gonna get hit for evidence tampering because the tapes all stuck together. Wow, that's so nasty. Diddy's crib is glazed and shit. Shout out Giovanni Lopez 773 on the check-in. Appreciate you. Everybody make sure y'all hit the like button. I'm glad to be here with y'all. Let's do this. Listen, she said it. She said it clear as day in that interview. Young Miami, run as fast as Cassie did. And she's claiming that she knew that Cassie was going to say it. So she's been up on this. She knows that the other shoe was going to drop eventually.
Did you see something being around Cassie? Did you see anything being around?
I don't spend time around Cassie, and I haven't seen Cassie in person since she was with Ryan Leslie.
Was there something in her eyes that you saw? The way, like now
I'm gonna put it to you this way: there are mutual acquaintances between her and I, and that's as far as I can go.
Okay.
I don't talk to her, but I speak to her.
Did you get a chance to see her indictment? What she claimed happened?
Oh no, I reviewed all the files, and everything that she said is everything that I said with Storm Monroe 3.5 years ago. Exactly what I said it was.
Were you surprised about anything that came in?
No.
Wow. So
nobody else should have been either. Young Jock. You Diddy doo-wop bop. Q.
Now you remember that Jonathan Pantoja? We had said that Young Jock might have moonwalked a little bit. turn around and vouch for Diddy? Was she calling him out on that? Call him a straight biatch.
Because you told the truth, Jock. And then after Diddy called you, you went back and tried to clean it up. But your all about is off the Stevie J's.
Oh, she said his little is a little more than Stevie J's. You know what I mean? Read between the lines right there.
You Diddy do-wop bop.
Both of them.
Do you feel like that's the reason why this beef, but that Stevie J stands where he stands between the beef with 50 Cent and Diddy?
I don't know where Stevie J stands. I only know Stevie J sitting on a drum set or fuck. I don't know where he stand.
Man.
I know what he stand up in. And I know what done stood up in him.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon.
Where my boy Kalama at, man? The egregiousness.
And you should too. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
The egregiousness. Shit.
And I know what done stood up in him. Take that.
So wait, so when you heard...
Bitch, I can't stand these... Like, for real, like, I'm just tired. Let's keep it a bean. All these niggas... You not even gay men because you won't claim it.
So she calling them the F word, and she saying, you're not even gay men because you refuse to come out the closet. You rather make victims out of it. You know what I mean? Do you, be you. Once you start making victims, it's a wrap, son.
No, you want to sit around and pretend to like bitch. That's what y'all do. And then you get these hard Jocelyn.
So I'm just
like
curious.
these are the you like half man bitches. No disrespect, but Jocelyn rough.
My shoulders is...
And the way she like running up on, I already know she done strapped up on you.
Oh. Okay, I don't even
Jack,
know.
let me ask you.
I don't even know if y'all got to read between the lines, but I hope y'all reading between the lines.
There's some of the shocking things
I hear
that we heard.
that mean with a harness.
Oh. Okay, not a harness.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you this. I'm sure somebody's already asked you this, but have you ever been to a P. Diddy party?
Yeah, several, many, honestly.
And so can you take us through like what goes on, like when you were there?
What did I say when y'all asked me about why was the TD Jakes at the Diddy party?
Yeah.
What'd I say? Money
Right.
and sex.
That's correct. Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No.
That he was recording these?
Of course, he is the J. Edgar Hoover of hip hop.
Oh.
Okay.
Y'all done seen him put on the pair.
In the words of Willie D. J. Edgar Hoover, I wish you wasn't dead so I could put a bullet in your motherfucking head.
Wear the skirt.
Goddamn maggot. Motherfucking drag queen. We know you put the head on Martin Luther King, Fred Hampton, Malcolm and the others. You redneck punk motherfucker.
So let me ask you, when you hear that cat
No.
that he's recording these, were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No.
That he's recording these?
Of course, he is the J. Edgar Hoover of hip hop.
Damn. J. Edgar Hoover was the worst, right? From the times of Charlie Chaplin to the times of Martin and Malcolm, this man was destroying people's lives and had way too much power and abused all of that power.
Okay.
Y'all done seen him put on the pyramid wear the skirt?
So let me ask you, when you
Hit that like button, y'all.
hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come and what they call freak-offs now.
Yeah.
Is that something normal that happens in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Freak-offs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times I got these is wild.
So do you feel like people, when they hear pink cocaine, Young Miami has to bring across?
Wait, the 2C.
Yeah, the Tusi. That's what they call it.
I found out. I talked to my drug guy. Because I wanted to be informed. Because people was calling it Tusi, they're calling it the Tunchi. I didn't know which one it was. So I talked to my drug guy, and my drug guy filled me in. And then it made perfect sense. Tusi.
Talk to him.
Drugs with Jaguar.
Let's talk.
Drugs education.
101.
Go.
So Tusi is the cocaine, but they take the ketamine and cook it up. And
Now, if you notice, y'all, they have censored the names of the narcotics, but not the word narcotics or drugs or stuff like that. On my mission to figure out the lingo, I'm learning which ones work, which ones don't work. For now, brocaine, Sherwin. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
and they fold it into the coke. Now, if you don't know what ketamine is what they call on the street Special K.
Okay.
It's a veterinary drug. It's a horse tranquilizer.
Yes.
Now, gay men have been using this for years. See, back in the day, if you went to a gay party or a gay rave, there were certain drugs that you would always find on hand. Viagra.
Did you know that you could get $50,000 to over $150,000
Bro,
of
them
investment
eyebrows
capital
just
at zero?
attacked me, bro.
Ecstasy, Special K, and cocaine. Now, see, the cocaine keep you up all night, but unfortunately, it gives you limp noodle because of what the blood flow is. So who wants to fuck with a half-hard dick all night? So that's why you have the Viagra to make sure that the dick involuntarily stays hard while you're numbing your fucking self with the coke. Now, see, the ketamine, that's a horse tranquilizer, so that relaxes all your muscles. You could get fucked by 80 fucking ton gorillas.
Jesus, Jaguar Wright.
You wouldn't feel a thing.
You gotta relax.
So now, your dick is gonna stay hard. You numbed up and you high. You got the ketamine in you so you don't feel shit. And then you add the ecstasy to put in the feeling that you've now blocked out. And now you got a party.
Freak off cocktail.
Yeah. So now, the Tusi, they done skipped. They done skipped all the steps. They condensed it. Wow. So you got the cocaine in there, and then you got the ketamine in there, and they say that some of the dealers add the ecstasy in there. Now the Viagra, you still got to take that solo. But with the Tusi, you got all of that. The gay cocktail.
Oh.
Off cocktail in the one thing. And the reason why it's pink is because they put the food coloring in it. They think, he said he think.
Right, we asked that question during our live stream. What's with the pink? And I said, one of us said it's probably food coloring because, you know what I'm saying? These tenderfoots wanted pink, pink brocaine. It is what it is. Shout out IB. IB said regular people just call it an orgy. Facts. This is the kind of woman we need as president. Yeah. And no, because on a bad day, she will burn it all down.
I think they got it from the Breaking Bad tale in the one thing. And the reason why it's pink is because they put the food coloring in it. They think, he said he think they got it from the Breaking Bad. You remember how they was making the meth, and they made it a special color, so they done that with the Tusi.
Wow.
It's the food coloring.
You think that...
As if you need more. When did high not get high enough? Like, I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, to the point where you have to fly it across, like, I need that here tonight. Can you get that here? Like, no.
I need that here. You got 3 drugs. Powerful drugs. And food coloring.
Shit. Okay.
You are numb. You are wired. You pop that Viagra. You a f***ing machine. You anything. You a brick wall, wouldn't even feel it.
I'm sure there's footage of that.
I hope not. All right, thanks Jaguar Wright for the unwanted lesson in, Tusi, ketamine.
Real rat. Like that right there is like, that's like.
Shout out IB for useful information. IB said, amongst other things, There was a Vice thing where they went to Colombia and showed it. It's called that because they wanted to confuse people and make them think it was from the 2C plant, from the 2C family, which the most popular one was Pink. Jeez Louise. How could you get yourself into so much man-made drug shit that, I mean, it's crazy. But like she said, there's a reason for everything. They were putting Fetty and everything in it down there. They made the reporter from Vice try it at gunpoint, telling him it only had a little Fetty in it. See, gunpoint, man, bro. Y'all think that some of these dudes can't stand their ground. I'm sure. I don't know if it was Vice, and if it was old Vice, I remember that dude. It was a skinny dude with the deep voice. But like, bro, gunpoint, no gunpoint. You know, you think it's funny? I might just gotta lose my life in there. You're not forcing me to do some shit that I don't want to do. Shout out Brittany Montalvo on the check-in. Right? This is not a class I wanted to take today, Brittany. But Jaguar Wright was here to give us the useful information. All right.
You know, cut me over right now, man. I ain't even gonna bleed. Like, it's wild. Like this 2C shit. Now I see how Young Miami can take all that pressure. She on the 2C. They be thinking these is over here like killing the game. They don't feel nothing. That's why they do it. Okay?
Young Miami put out a tweet a while back and basically was into it with, I guess, one of Diddy's other women. Mm-hmm. And she basically said, if I wanted you to eat my cat, Diddy would have had you on your knees by now. Uh-huh. Do you think that was really like her telling on herself before she knew things were going to hit the fan?
No, I think that was her being herself because she's a dumb.
They choking on laughter in the background.
I think she was just telling the truth because it's almost as rough as Nicki Minaj with females out here. I hear she lace front all the time. Snatching up and throwing them in her nasty ass twat. Like when I think of the title of her show, I'm like, is that what your victims be saying? Carisha, please?
Oh man. Damn.
Okay.
Please, Carisha, stop.
She didn't say if I wanted you to chew on the cat, I'd get you down there already. No, she said Diddy would have you down there already, which corroborates a lot of people's story, man. That Diddy he does the mail ordering. He gets on the phone and he orders, whatever he wants to order. Shout out Chucky Chingong on the check-in. Salutes, brother. Salutes to you, sir. Peter said, I like her. She's blunt. Oh, yes. Always has been. Always will be. And right now seems to have a license and a bit of freedom to say what she wants because it's all coming to light now.
Carisha, please.
So you're saying that Carisha is...
She's a predator no different than Nicki Minaj. She likes that shit. That shit turns her on. Wild bitch. And her in the sexy red and the Sukianas and all this shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's all prostitute rap. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Everybody trying to recreate Kim. All of them. They're all trash. Fuck them. I don't need to listen to that. I don't care what they're talking about. Right? Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all.
The saucy Santanas. The whole fuck lot of them. Got sadists. I know a Punisher when I see one. I was a Punisher one time in my life. It takes one to know one. And I used to be hard on but these bitches, they doing shit I wouldn't do. So that's why you got the 2C.
Bring in the gorilla. Bring in the gorilla.
They say that's why you see this distance between Young Miami and JT, that she kind of saw it coming.
Oh, JT a punk.
I don't know who JT is because I don't really follow these hoes' lives.
All of them city bitches. Because JT could have been put a stop to this shit. JT want to sit up there and act like she worried about Carisha, but at the same time, you know what she doing. Why ain't you called this out yet? Pull her in off the ledge. That bitch is over the edge. Like, you can't complain about this sitting here playing in your face when all you gotta do is tell the truth. Shut that whole shit down.
So when they list Carisha as a sex worker in the latest...
She is a sex... Her and JT, what don't y'all understand?
To be on payroll.
How many ways do I have to say it?
That they are little sex workers, like 50 baby mama. Like he said, little sex workers, all of them.
These is wild. What don't y'all understand?
To be on payroll.
How many ways do I have to say it? These is wild.
Well, I've been helping people in America learn.
Bro, what's up with the eyebrow attacks around here today? Holy shit.
They pay big. These is wild. They pay big to do damage and procure victims. They're sex traffickers, and all of these bitches is whores. Sex worker. $250,000 a month to do straight at will. You couldn't wait for Cassie to run. You couldn't wait to be in Cassie's shoes. Carisha, please.
And then to have, for Diddy to have Cassie separated from him, and for him to think that he could trust her with all of the dirt that either they did together, which I'm starting more and more to think every day that they did it together, because she's talking to the feds, I don't think just as a victim. I think Jonathan was onto something when he was feeling like she would be brought up in the case, in a conspiracy case. So, it's bananas, man. They literally, their job is to traffic people, create victims.
So why did...
Shout out Brittany Montalvo said, I'm glad I'm here making my shift boy go by quick. Salutes. Get that bag on the quick status. I'm with it.
Why does it all come to a head now? Why now? Why?
Because he's the acceptable monster at this time. Like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
Sheesh.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up.
Now watch the lineup, y'all. All right? Watch the lineup. Also said, didn't BET give that B Podcaster of the Year? Who got Podcaster of the Year? Oh yeah, right. Who's that? Young Miami, right? Carisha, please. Damn, they did give her Podcaster of the Year. Putita of the Year is more like it. Parotia of the Year is more like it. Pimp of the Year is more like it, my brother.
What?
I'm
now
just
check
waiting
the lineup, peep the lineup. Now they're all sitting there. She played them on the whoop-de-woo right there, because she was like, well, y'all don't see the lineup, y'all don't see who's next, and they're thinking, yeah, we see who's next, who's the lineup, and she's like, no, Jay-Z is lining Diddy up. Not that he's next, that he's the one serving. He's the one, putting this dude out there, rather than him being next. No, he chose the sacrificial lamb.
See who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up.
Silence. Look.
I sat on this couch.
They were all like, yeah, we know who next. We see the pattern. And then silence. Watch.
Like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
Crazy.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up.
What the fuck? That's some girl shit right there. Brittany, tell the truth. There's some girl shit right there. You say some shit, be like, yeah, I got a point right there. The fuck?
Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing shit different. He lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love.
Shit.
Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one.
Yeah, shout out.
Listen, if there's a serial killer story in this, it's that. Follow me here, all right? Hit that like button, y'all. If there's a serial killer story in here, just imagine a young Jay-Z coming up, and there's the guy he looks up to who's already on Biggie, right? Right? And he sees Tupac, the biggest guys, right? And they just happen to die and fall off. Open lane for him. And it triggers something in his head. Oh, that was easy. All I got to do is get these motherfuckers out of here. And it just becomes a way of life for an MC who is an MC by day, businessman by night, and serial killer after midnight, Dexter after midnight. You know what I mean? Just a thought. Go on, take those ideas and run with them. All right? Shout out Jonathan Pantoja. IB said about to be the Arab Spring of hip-hop. Facts. Jonathan said, doesn't Jay have a rat working in Rock Nation? Yes. His former connect, OG Wan, his wife, I can't think of her name right now, but yes, she testified against a cartel, Colombian cartel, I believe. So yes.
D. Haven, he actually hit us up.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back on this list.
Stole his life and he lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and
then the Haven introduced me to Kane.
Identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love.
Aaliyah.
Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one.
Yeah, shout out D. Haven. He actually hit us up, wanted to tell this story.
You need to talk to D. Haven.
Yeah, we need to talk to him.
I told you that last year when I put you on the phone with him.
You did.
And it got ran into, and then I got thrown in a hospital by my insane husband.
Listen, man, if at any point y'all think that I'm acting strange or I end up in a mental institution, or just ask Oso, man. He'll tell you the truth of what's going on, all right? These fools out here, you know, she told him you should have talked to the Haven last year. You can't blame everything bad that happens on you on some kind of conspiracy, but that's not to say that conspiracies don't exist and happen. You know what I mean? But you ever see me looking crazy like, grain of salt, bro. Desiree Perez, Chucky said. There it is. Desiree Perez. So, it's crazy. It's crazy what they got going on out there, yo.
Who's working for YouTube to make his mama pray?
Who's working for YouTube?
Who's working for my insane got ran into, and then I got thrown in a hospital by my insane husband. Who's working for YouTube to make his mama pray.
So wait, Jag, I'm just curious because with Diddy,
You mean?
with Diddy settling within 24 hours, which has never been heard of, 30 million, or the lawsuit was 30, undisclosed amount. But
He
within
knew for 30 days that shit was fitting to happen.
within 24
He could have paid that
hours.
30 million before.
Yeah, why? Let that hit the fan. Did he?
Facts.
He's Diddy.
He called a bluff?
Because
He called the bluff. I told y'all he called the bluff. Worst mistake he ever made. He called the bluff. He called the bluff. He should have paid her on Sunday. If he paid her Monday, he should have paid her Sunday.
He should have enough money to check.
She glitching.
to that girl.
He should have enough money to
He
check.
put the boots to that girl. She's supposed to be a good bitch. No matter who she with. All the time he putting the groom in her. Of course he thought it was still gonna work. He thinks he's God.
Alright.
He ain't doing shit.
Recordings
He trusts
just
her
got better.
because he thinks he's God.
Hey, it's
Crazy.
Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce.
Raped the fuck out of that bitch, put the boots to her last time I ain't do. Thinks he's God.
Alright.
Ain't doing shit. Raped the fuck out of that bitch, put the boots to her last time I seen her. Her and her trainer, boyfriend, husband. I don't get no.
So you hear about stories of Diddy like shooting people,
Yeah.
blowing up cars.
Yeah.
Is he this gangster that behind the scenes that is that him or is that people
Shout
around
out to Wendy Williams. The first woman to uncover the homo thugs. That's what these down low bitches was called when Wendy first started talking about it in the 90s, the homo thug. She's talking about Diddy.
And then what's the stuff?
And you know what? We like to ask questions like, yo, what's 50's beef? He jealous because, Diddy had his baby mama and this, that, and the other and all of that. Well, they have a very long relationship. And I would feel like somebody like 50 who sees what's going on behind the scenes, don't want no part of it, right? Somebody like Diddy go and try him and tell him he want to take him shopping. I feel like a person like, because I'd feel this way, a person like Fifth would probably feel like, yo, like, I even resent you for thinking that you could even make that attempt to test the waters or to check my temperature. Like, I'm insulted by the fact that you could even, that you would think, that you arrogant enough to believe you could get that far. You know what I'm saying? That you'd be able to do that shit. And I get why Puff would probably feel the way. I mean, Fifth would feel the way he feels about Puff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wildin'. Brittany said, literally, we always have a point. Yo, man.
Stuff that's happening to Wendy Williams. You think this is all connection to?
That point ends up with a face like that. Look at that.
Of course. She talking about Diddy. In the 90s, the homo thug. She talking about Diddy.
And then what's the stuff that's happening to Wendy Williams? You think this is all connection to?
Of course.
Look at her face.
They've been waiting. He's been waiting. He was waiting for Kim.
Kim Porter, his wife.
Remember?
Ex-wife.
He was waiting. The casket was ready. She was literally casket ready.
Some people are saying the whole Wendy Williams documentary that she's pretty much allegedly playing this way to keep herself safe from him, from any unaliving.
It's been working for Orlando Brown.
Oh, shit.
Why wouldn't it work for Wendy?
To play crazy.
Why wouldn't it work?
Hey, no.
Orlando Brown be saying whatever he wants. And then he twitch. Like this one.
Hey.
The oosh gosh whoosh wash.
Bop.
Orlando's brilliant.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all spent time with him.
We did.
Yeah.
He's highly intelligent.
Yes.
Imagine what it's been like to wear this character for this long.
That's bananas, dog. That's if any of this is true, like you said, the Arab Spring, like this is a whole thing. Like, listen, this dirty, filthy shit been happening in Hollywood from the beginning. All right, you could look at Lil Shirley Temple tell stories about her and her mother being violated at MGM. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't have an internet back there in the Shirley Temple days. You know what I mean? We got internet now. We got video now. We got Jaguar Wright. We got Sha Il. We're able to have the conversation. We're able to talk about these heroes that everybody has that eat a baby every morning. They eat a fresh baby every morning because they're animals. You know what I'm saying? They're some cabals, these Illuminatis. To me, they're not just powerful groups. They're a bunch of sexual deviants that like victimizing people and children. You know what I mean? So if you read in between the lines and decipher it, like Chucky says, you'll get the medicine in the food. Crazy. But just think about this. It just makes this seem like, it can't all be bullshit. Some of it possibly, but not all of it. Hit that like button, y'all. We lagging. It can't all be, bullshit. There has to be some truth to it. All right? Listen, if Puff ever came at Dog like that, at X like that, DMX, he'd be offended by that shit forever, like 50 would be. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you think that you have the audacity to come and try to check my temperature, see if you could turn me out? Fuck you think you are? Jonathan said that boy and whistleblower sure did unalive himself just in time. Just in time. Did a favor to this giant corporation that he was about to put down. Like, come on, man. Jonathan said 50 on Drink Champs explained how Chris Lighty had married a female either Diddy or Steve Starr had been with when Diddy asked him when he would let him take him shopping. It's all insecurity, emptiness, just a bunch of whole shit. Brooke Shields too. That Blue Lagoon movie, she was young, super young. Brooke Shields, Jodie Foster, Mean Streets. Shit. I felt a lot of this. I love the movie Leon the Professional. A lot of that shit was weird. Like a Hollywood director putting his fantasies on the screen and seeing how far he could push the edge. That's cool. I don't have no problem with LGBTQ plus minus whatever. I don't give a shit about your sexuality. I don't feed sexuality to children. Any sexuality to children. Don't push that agenda. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't help but fucking do that. Y'all can't help but fucking do that. Right? I don't give a fuck what you do. You know what I'm saying? You could lick the bottom of the P-trap under your sink at home if that turns you on. I don't care. Moment you make a victim of it, once you make a victim of it, hurt old people or children with it, you're done, bro. You're done. Your sexuality has gone from one thing to another thing. Now it's something else. Now you're an animal. You need to be destroyed. We got to put you in the paper shredder. I mean, IB said what's effed up is, and it's good that this is coming out, but this is jamming up the Southern District of New York from going after all the real people behind the scenes. This is taking the space. Absolutely. A distraction. A diversion. This is taking the space that we will be hearing about all the Epstein and Maxwell stuff. This is hip hop's Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell situation here. You know what I'm saying? Alright, sit home and suck cucumber all day long. I don't give a shit. Make a victim with it, motherfucker. There's no safe place for you. Shouldn't be. IB said like there's so much really crazy stuff with long-term real-world implications about the order of the world. The American people are distracted with Diddy or whatever or other shiny new objects. Exactly. And guess what? We're distracted too. We're talking about it, right? But it's the only thing they release and let us talk about. Because we have an idea of what's happening behind the scenes, but we don't have the proof yet. Believe me, when the proof drops, we'll talk about it. Right? Everybody thought they were getting the list on that Epstein situation. They didn't get no list. Nobody got a list. Y'all got a long document with a bunch of mixed information that isn't the list. If y'all got names, if the government got names, compile a list of these dirty motherfuckers that's been victimizing babies on these islands, right? And push them off a fucking cliff. What are we waiting for? They'll say I'm inciting shit. No, I'm just speaking my mind. Boom, Chucky Chingong said it. Africa Bambaataa too. It's been going on. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Fuck Africa Bambaataa. He could take the planet rock and stick it up his ass. And I'm not talking about like a round planet that might be easier for him to do. No, the record, Planet Rock, the square, whole thing with the cover and everything. Double album. Right, Africa Bambaataa? Fuck Africa. Fuck what he did for the culture. I don't give a shit. A predator's a predator's a predator. My favorite MCs, Scarface, Tupac, Nas. Let me find out. What you mean to me? Nothing. Far as government, world leaders, and all of that, well, that I don't even doubt. That I wouldn't be surprised by, but give me the information. I'll talk about it. But we don't got that information. You know what we got? You know what they fed us? They fed us Diddy. They fed us Diddy. But on April 20th with the twins, I'm going to be talking about a whole lot of motherfuckers. I'm glad you brought up Africa Bambaataa. I appreciate it. Chuck Chigone said, "Hi, I played a show with him. He's a weirdo." I don't doubt it. Jonathan said, "You ever see that viral video about a decade ago of a girl who got down with her dog? I feel like that's animal abuse. Bambaata's been a disgrace." There's all kind of weird shit going on. IB said, "Yeah, that's exactly why I raised the point, just for us all to be conscious of how much energy we give this and how that may be distracting us from other stuff that could be more important personally, etc." Yeah, but here's the thing. What do we got? What do we got? Stories? Conspiracy theory? Innuendo? Yeah? What do we got to talk about that we ain't talked about? You know? We got what they'll allow us to hear, man. Those videos where you hear all the news people saying the same shit all over the world and they put the compilation, them things are terrifying. Just shows you that you can just be fed anything. Right? But we're here, we're aware. Something else happened. Something we're being distracted from. Let us know because, you know, same thing with, didn't the U.S. lose $2 billion the day before on September 10th? September 9th? Something like that? Didn't like a day or two before September 11th, the United States lost $2 billion? It's a hell of a distraction, huh? Bringing down 2 buildings. I don't know. IB said, "I don't think it's great how these stories really aren't as separate than we think at their core. Money is always coming from so many places." Right. This we look at this as a hip-hop story. Nah. Even Gene Deal said it. There's politics involved. Politicians involved. I'm sure the world leader here or there has been involved in this. All connected. Because then it connects to the drugs. And who do the drugs connect to? The cartels. And who do the cartels connect to? It's all a cabal of deviance. Fuckery. You know? He said, "Hey, no shade to you at all. You know I got the utmost respect. Salutes to you. I appreciate you." I'm saying, I'm agreeing with you though. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what do we get to uncover? We don't get to uncover shit. We can't uncover shit. We can read articles. We can look at shit. You tell me the story, I'll check it out. But I know that the things that we ask for and the things that we believe that they're keeping us distracted from, they don't give us that. Hence, people been begging for. Hence, people was begging. Maybe it was. IB said it was more than that. I believe. Yeah, I'm sure it was more than that too. I thought about it too. 2 billion ain't shit, but something crazy. 2 trillion maybe, but something crazy was lost. Chucky said Prince Harry was there. That's big time. What? World leadership. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. Like this is what we get. to talk about. But it's all connected. It's all connected. If any of this is true, this could be ugly for a lot of people. Any of it.
No, I can only.
That he does is a character, but it's been like intelligent.
Yes.
Imagine what it's been like to wear this character for this long.
It's crazy.
No, I can only.
That he does is a character. Actually, the shit he does online is the best acting he does.
Is he speaking truth?
Of course he is.
That's fucking crazy.
You know? We seen Quad on set.
Major pain in his ass. Literally. Since he was a kid.
Man.
And then eating milk, running the fuck around, talking about expensive pain
Now,
in his ass.
wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jack.
Fuck Meek.
Wait a minute.
He's a fucking Fruit Loop.
She talking about Meek now. I said I'll start sending you some interesting stories if I come across them. Do that. Put them in the Discord in the content suggestions. So just recently there's a story where 100 million went missing from this big fund that was money awarded to people who got medical statements. I appreciate that you want to talk rumor. Yeah, like it's like we saw that what they did to Diddy. You know, and I had said it during the Surviving El Chapo season 2 that, you know, when the day comes that they come after Diddy, I'm gonna be covering that. Here we are.
He Diddy-fied.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried.
This is Philly you're talking about.
Talking about expensive and then eating milk.
She called him Meek Milk. She's super bogus. Meek Milk.
Literally.
Jeez.
Since he was a kid.
Man.
And then eating milk, running the fuck around, talking about expensive pain
Now,
in his ass.
wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jack.
Fuck me.
Wait a minute.
He's a fucking Fruit Loop. He Diddy-fied.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried. Period.
She's crazy.
He Diddy-fied. He Diddy-fried. He the Diddy do our bop. Fuck me. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him.
So listen, I haven't played that audio here. I don't want to hear it. I can't prove that it's them. You know what I'm saying? To me, I don't think, from what I heard, it ain't like it's obvious that it's them. I didn't think it was obvious that it's them. And I didn't know how to substantiate it as far as prove who it is. She says it's them, without a doubt.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nikki put that out there. That Nikki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas.
Here's a newsflash, y'all. Uncle Sam is blessing us with
That
a
shake, she do the shake and shit. That's fucking before she glitch out.
5K spending card that
Brittany
is
said
available for.
that's called having a point. That's called having a point right there. She do her move.
Off in the Calabasas. Point. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
Oh, man.
She just wasn't going to tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
Why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
Oh, somebody that got paid?
Yeah, he said like I was standing
somebody
outside the door.
that got paid.
Yeah.
Just like it wasn't seminal fluid that Justin Bieber was wiping away from his mouth when he brought his face up from Odell Beckham's groin in a club with Trey Songz on the lookout.
Stop it.
The images are there.
Did it?
Chucky said that's disgusting, bro. Jesus. All right. Have y'all ever seen the video she's talking about right there? Stop the presses. Right? Stop the presses. Stop the presses. Now I'm gonna play this with the sound off, cause that's how I played it when I was watching this last night. All right? I'm gonna play it with the sound off, cause that's how I was watching it last night. You heard what she just said. I'm gonna play the. IB said in the Calabasas. I noticed that too. She got bars. She keep a slick mouth.
Odell Beckham, Justin Bieber was wiping, just like it wasn't seminal fluid that Justin Bieber was wiping away from his mouth when he brought his face up from Odell Beckham's groin in a club with Trey Songz on the lookout.
As soon as she said this, I said, wait a minute, I feel like I saw that video. And I went back and I saw it and I was like, oh, wow, this is more damning now than I even paid attention to than before. So let me go, let's go over there. Let's see that. Right, here we go. That's Odell Beckham right there looking mad sus to the camera like, oh, you watching me? All right. IB said I'm about to get out the NPC and start sampling the shit out this interview. This interview could be drops on any mixtape 10, 15 years ago. Just the whole theme of the mixtape is just drop. Every song, just a new drop. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Look at his face. Looking crazy, right? As you can see down here, this is the face of Justin Bieber down here. This should be, I believe it's Diddy standing right here. And somebody pulls out this camera. Bieber stands up and eyeballs him. But before all of that, Diddy gets Odell Beckham's attention and lets him know somebody's videotaping him. And Odell Beckham kind of reaches down and picks up Justin Bieber as to say, hey, bro, hurry up, get your ass up. You know what I'm saying? And none of it looks good. All right? I'm going to let it play a couple of times in silence. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Hit the like button. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all being here. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. Right? We're going into this, we know diddling this diddler situation. All right? In the name of Brittany Montalvo and Jaguar Wright, I'm going to give as you guys watch this, I'm going to give the camera the head shake. I got a point. You see that shit? It's like Diddy looked straight at the camera, turned to him and said, hey, yo! I mean, not with that much bass in his voice, of course. And as soon as he says that, Odell Beckham looks up like, oh, shit. You got me. Right? Mind you, Bieber's still down here. You see Odell Beckham duck down a little bit and with the other hand grab Justin and kind of like pick him up. And Justin gets up like, why are you doing this, bro? Right? But all these powerful people standing right next to somebody with a camera and nobody done smacked that camera out of his hand. Nobody, you got the nerve. That's what made me feel like it was bullshit. You got the nerve to be doing this, Diddy, Bieber, and Beckham, right? Y'all got the nerve to be doing this. But you're in front of somebody that you can't even trust because they pulled out a phone, right? Now it says MVP whistleblower. Jonathan says some issue can no longer unwatch. Shout out Raven Jefferson. Hundreds up for you on a check-in. Appreciate you. But there's a dude right there with a camera. Why Puffy yell Ayo at them instead of snatching the camera? Might have been a civilian, but how y'all that comfortable to be doing that shit in front of civilians? Or what? Y'all so arrogant and so caught up in your own world that you thought it was okay to just, do that shit right there in the middle of the club with everybody watching? So I'm going to let this roll again. Hey, reach down, pick him up. You see that? He reached down and grabbed him by the arm. Like, get up, bro. Yo, this shit don't look good. Right? Shout out Jaguar Wright. But there's a lot about this that looks strange. Don't stop. Get it. All right. So we saw that. Sheesh. Shout out Young Jizzle on the check-in. Hand is up for y'all too. It's bananas. Make sure y'all hit the like button, please, y'all. Right? We are on subscriber mode. Right? There might be a couple people missing. We're gonna do this another time at a different time, and we're gonna see who didn't show up at all. Right? All right, you gotta commit, man. Hit that subscription button. Here we go. We're gonna go back to Jaguar because she got a story to tell, all right? And we're gonna go back to what she just said.
The images are there.
Right from his mouth when even on somebody that got paid.
Yeah.
Just like it wasn't seminal fluid that Justin Bieber was wiping away from his mouth when he brought his face up from Odell Beckham's groin in a club with Trey Songz on the lookout.
The images are there.
The images are there. We just looked at them. Diddy fried.
Hashtag no Diddy.
Hashtag no Diddy.
No Diddy.
Do you have any views on Usher? Because a lot of things have come back to where
Usher.
they talk about his.
Usher, I'm tired of Usher.
Oh, okay.
Goofy bitch.
No.
Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty. They ripped your ass open.
Jeez. Jaguar, you gotta relax, Jaguar. Whew. Going too far. Going too far.
Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open.
Jeez Louise.
Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of Fuck Off, the kiddie edition. Get his ripped open.
Jeez Louise.
Now
Wait. Who
everything's
she
coming
just said?
out.
Usher
And the
and
first
who
thing
else?
you do is run to Bali, Canada, and take him to the
Oh, Justin Bieber.
You got your
Yeah, that's a whole weird thing. Diddy had custody of Usher. Usher with Bieber. This is a whole little clusterfuck of puteria going on here. Suceria, nasty shit right here.
ripped open. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of Fuck Off, the kiddie edition. Get his ripped open.
Jesus.
Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run to Bali
Oh,
with another kiddie rape.
just talking about Russell Simmons, y'all. Now, Russell Simmons got some weird shit going on because he didn't even wait for the allegations. He up and left to Bali, built a hotel, and basically has a bunch of women working for him. And I can't tell you what ages they are because he's in Bali and ain't got to tell me. And what does he do to people that find themselves in cancel trouble in America? He says, "Come on down. I got somebody that'll serve you." Right? Meanwhile, his own daughter, who was raised so fucking spoiled that she had the nerve to tell her father, "If you don't raise my budget, I'm going to go and I'm going to get me a sugar daddy, an old rich man to fuck around with." And he said, "No, you wouldn't do that." Well, guess what, motherfucker? She did. She did. So if you thought that you was going to raise a rich kid, that you were going to be able to get educated and she was going to be better off than if she was in the hood, she ain't nothing different from the hood. She just already got access to bigger amounts of money and bigger amounts of johns and tricks. All you did was raise a rich prostitute. That's what you rich motherfuckers are doing. Raising rich, arrogant prostitutes. Because a video leaked of her with her 65-year-old boyfriend. Right? Think she love him, y'all? Possible. But she was also raised that way, right? It's kind of like she was groomed to be that. So, it's weird to me. But she's right. I saw that picture with Usher and Russell, and I thought the first thing I thought was, oh. Oh. Usher's over there with Russell. Okay, I see it. Raven, shout out Raven. Raven said, Justin always got this stupid look on his face, like he innocent or scared, but Justin is not from Lily White, Canada. He was from the projects in Canada. Doesn't matter. Salutes to that. You're right. You know what I'm saying? At his age, it doesn't matter where he was from. The worst thing he was associated with was Usher, Diddy, and Bad Boy Records. And you're right, he did come from the projects from a poor ass mama that gave him up. Basically gave him up for a check. You know? Raven Jefferson says she's her mother's child. Facts. Kamora Lee Simmons. IB said Bali ain't that big. Only so many hotels and lots of locals who would be stoked to drop dime on a rich Western. He's paying the town. They ain't got to drop dime on him. He's dropping dimes on them. He's spreading that money out. Creating resources in a small place. Also said the apple don't fall the apple don't fall far from the tree. You know? The puta don't fall far from the cooch. Male or female.
With another kitty rat who works with the man, L.A. Reid, that sent you to the Diddy Flavor Freak Off.
Not the flavor.
Now you got Justin Bieber breaking up relationships and shit. He suck Odell Beckham dick at the club, and the next thing you know, he don't even want Kim no more. That's what they learned at the Freak Off. How to steal bitch niggas.
Now you said no Diddy, but it seems like there is Lil Rod has come out who he produced the Love album, and it seems like he has recordings, pictures.
Facts. Chaka Chingong said Kamora was like 16. Absolutely, it's both sides of the table. All they did was raise the team proti.
Of a whole year and a half.
Smart guy.
Year and a half with Diddy, not getting paid to where he's
Smart
like.
guy.
It seems like you can't say no to Diddy the way he's putting it out. Like, there's a lot of people like, why didn't he say no?
Yeah, that you don't go. You don't go.
Ain't that what Cat said? It's easy as that. You say no, you don't go. It's easy. You can say no to Diddy. You can split his shit. That mean no mean no. IB said, you know there's got to be at least a couple disgruntled employees. It's a wild place. I don't know. He's surviving there. He been there a long time. He been there pre-Weinstein shit. Huh? Why Oprah don't never... Oprah got so much judgmental shit to say about people. Right? But Oprah, you don't ever see Oprah condemn Weinstein and none of these perverts that was people that she loved. Consider her friends. They all keeping secrets out there, man. They all got dirty shit going on.
Why go?
Don't go. Cat said don't go. Cat Williams said don't go, say no.
They gonna drug you.
Lace, yeah.
You gonna ask for a glass of water, it's gonna be laced with that Tootsie.
But how could you drug somebody that don't want to be drugged and then still be alive the next day? That shit in my mind that shit don't function. Because if I'm drugged, somebody, and you let me live, no, that was your opportunity to take me out. When you first
walk in,
a glass of water is gonna be laced with that Tootsie.
I bring my own, bitch.
Let the good times roll. Like if I knew that there's a possibility that I might get raped and drugged if I go to this party, and I go anyway. I just wish they would tell all these little niggas the truth.
You might have been counting on the fact that it was going to happen to you. You know what I mean? I don't get it.
You know, when they court them with the record deals and the contracts and the chains and the cars and the girls, and I wish they would tell them the truth. Listen to me. All you got to do is let these 8 fuck the dog shit out of you tonight. I get all that for you tomorrow.
Shit.
Because that's what's going to happen.
And I think Lil Rod let it happen, and when he didn't get his Grammy, he was salty and decided to up this lawsuit.
Like, why can't you be up front? You know?
I didn't believe this until I watched a Nickelodeon documentary where the kids were, you know, basically, not, I don't want to say groomed, but they were technically assaulted based on saying, hey, here's the contract. They don't tell us up front, but they say, oh yeah, this guy is gay. But he's touchy-feely. They warn you. And on one of the episodes where a father said,
I just want to let you know, before you do this scene, this man is a predator.
I ain't seen that. Right? I haven't seen that show they're talking about. The show about the Nickelodeon kids, right? But if I take my kids, my nieces, my nephews to somewhere and somebody tells me, oh, you know, he's a little touchy-feely, it's a little, you know, weird, but, you know, it'll be all right. You let us know you see something, say something. Nah, we're done here. Production could get a better director, right? One that isn't a PDF file. One that I don't have to be worried about. One that I don't have to look at and got to be watching like that. Though you watch everybody, right? I'm out. My kids are out. Fuck you. Fuck this show. We stay in the hood. Some people are so fucking thirsty. They sell their children. Because if somebody tells you, hey man, dude a little weird with kids, but he's a great director. So if you see something, say something. Nah, man. That's not happening. He'd be under a manhole cover.
Okay? If you see something, say something, okay? But nobody wants to hear it. Like the fuck?
To put someone's career on the line. To say, hey,
that's what they do.
If you don't do this, you're not going to go higher than this.
That's what they do. You know how many times I've heard it?
That's what I was going to ask. You're in the industry.
Yeah.
Did they ever say, if come in this room, Jack?
Yeah, I was
let's
told.
get down.
Yeah, I was told.
And you will see some doors open.
I was drugged by a rapper that I knew. I won't say his name and I won't say the name of his group.
Say
it doesn't matter. Nobody remembers them anyway anymore.
Say it, Jaguar.
Shame. They were awesome.
That shit make me want to do some research and deduct who it is.
On me. They put him on me. He had the camera set up in the room. He drugged me. He did everything he was supposed to do. He just felt guilty about it in the morning. So he gave me the tape. And they got dropped 6 months later from their label. And nobody's ever heard of them again. And they was some dope ass motherfuckers. Shout out to him for that. He ain't had to give me that tape.
Wow. But the fact he recorded it, oh man.
He had to. He had to.
Oof.
I ain't never met a motherfucker make me do something that I don't want to do. Had to. All that had to shit. He was thirsty too. All right? If you don't have a code and if there's things that you're not willing to do, for fame, for money, for none of it, then that's your line, right? But if that line ain't established, evidently your line loosey-goosey, and you might do something strange for some change. Right? That ain't me, man. Fuck that. No, he had to. He had to do shit.
Had to lose the D.
He said Chucky Chingo and the Roots. Definitely not the Roots. The Roots have been, the Roots are etched into American history from here forth already. Jonathan said, I feel like that's her cop out in my humble opinion. Quite possibly could be, you know. But we kind of do say that every time somebody says, but I'm not going to say their name. And sometimes there's reason to not say the name. You know how I avoid those conversations? I don't even say, if I can't say the name, I don't even say what the person told me. Right? But she could be telling the truth. But there's things people tell me, and if the person, you know, if I know the person doesn't want that out there and I can't say the name, I don't even say the piece of information. I'd rather keep the piece of information than have somebody feeling like you feel about it and saying that's a cop-out. I get it. But I believe her.
He had to.
Oof.
It was either that or lose the deal. So he did it, but he gave me the tape. Wow. And he lost his deal anyway.
Is that commonplace in the industry?
Absolutely.
A cocktail, recording.
Absolutely.
Receipts.
Let me tell you something. Cocaine and champagne They used to call it the South Beach diet.
Facts.
Like if you ever heard anybody 15 years ago talk about the South Beach diet, cocaine and champagne. When I first started staying at the Mondrian, I'll never forget, I was so glad when they stopped bringing it. But when I would get my breakfast tray, they would have cocaine on my tray. They would have weed on my tray. They would have pills on my tray. You know?
Just whatever you partake in.
No. They didn't know. They just put anything on there so you could pick something. I always took the weed. Rest of the shit, I would leave on tray and I would push it back out to the hall. 15 times my breakfast was served like that.
Wow.
At my $750 room, you know, a night room at the Mondrian on Sunset Boulevard. They stopped sending it because they realized I always sent it back and all I took was the weed.
For some of the women who went through those same things, waited 15 years to talk about it, what are your thoughts to that, to where they didn't talk about it then, but now when lawsuits come up?
Why would they talk about it then?
A lawsuit is a lawsuit. I mean,
but why would they talk about it? That's a good question. Why would they talk about it? Who is there to go to? Who's gonna fucking help them? What HR department do you know of that works for any of these labels?
Yeah.
What if you right? A person's only recourse now is to go to the internet with it. You know what I mean? Like she's saying, there's nobody you could go to. The boss don't want to hear it. Boss's boss don't want to hear it. There's no HR department. Now your place to go is to the courts or to the internet, and rally the people behind you. You know, hit the like button, y'all.
You ever heard of a sexual harassment suit being publicly acknowledged in the entertainment industry at all? Never. Sports, not in entertainment.
Tupac. I remember that one. That was.
He was the only one.
Yeah.
You saw how that turned out.
Yeah.
No, guilty.
That's why they do it. To make you an example. To remind you what they're willing to do to keep things the way they want them. It's intimidation. I want you to think about this. Allegedly, Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put a Leo on a phone.
If you've been in a car accident,
they came with the ads right when the shit went down, boy. Came with the ads.
Don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead.
Multi-plane.
Salutes to the New York dad on the check-in. Salutes, just subbed. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate you for being here. We listening to Jaguar talk that shit. Shout out Raven Jefferson said, hell, wouldn't have took the weed. Somebody probably slipped or something. Yeah, and then some. Yeah, Jonathan, basically I'm just saying, like, yeah, quite possibly a cop-out, but also, you know, could be true, and we just going to look at it like that. She had to say it because the only way she could tell her story, somebody else got to be involved. For her to say, look, man, somebody did it to me. I'm not going to tell you who it was, but they felt, you know, they felt like helping me, and they did. And look, because really, if she do mention him, she's implicating him in some bad shit. He gave her the tape after the damage was done. You know what I mean?
To move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him.
So she's alleging that Jay-Z had Hype Williams put her on a bogus plane.
Plane.
That's a lot.
To move her out the way. Williams.
Right? That by itself sounds like a lot.
Enacting Hype
Conspiracy
Williams.
theory.
To put a Leo on a faulty plane. To move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him. And so he could level up Beyonce, who was struggling. Let's just say allegedly that happened.
Allegedly.
Now I want you to think about 106th and Park with Mary J. Blige. Free, who is a victim of Sean Carter.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige who was a victim of Sean Combs, are sitting there talking about the death of Aaliyah amongst each other. Think about that. You got a Diddy victim, you got a Jay-Z victim, and you got a superstar gone. They know what happened. And yet, they had to sit there and have that conversation like they didn't know who did it. Think of the power of that moment.
Stop right there. Now, let's take a look at that. Because it's bananas. What Mary said. Now, mind you, this video is extremely old. Right? Shit is extremely old right here. And, but it says a lot. Let me go right here. Let's get it. She sound like a crazy person, but you're only a crazy person. Like that by itself sounds like a crazy conspiracy. That by itself sound like something that came from the mind of a lunatic. Shout out Vernon Hyams on the check-in. Hun is up. You might think she's a nut, but then when you back it up with other shit, it's like, wait a minute. So I'm gonna have to, if I have to play this a couple of times so y'all can hear it thoroughly, we're gonna do that. But Mary clearly makes a damning statement.
My crew, we put, the style she gave everybody ribbons and this I don't even know what to say. I just know that was a murder. You know what I'm saying? That was a spiritual murder, whether people know.
I just know that was a murder. That was a murder. Right? I just know that was a murder. That's what she just said. And then she said spiritual murder. Right? Plane crash. We don't sit around throwing the word murder around after plane crashes.
Just know that was a murder. You know what I'm saying? That was a spiritual murder, whether people know it or not. Because God don't kill people. You know what I'm saying? Whether people know it or not. And I could go deep, but a lot of people I would have to really bring proof. You know what I'm saying? For what I learned. And she just was cut down in the prime of her life.
She said, what the fuck? New York Dad said, my wife put me on to this grimy shit that's been going on in the industry, though. It's a cesspool. It's a long plastic hallway, like Hunter S. Thomas said. We're going to say that quote again at the end because that shit is a definite indictment on the entertainment industry. All right? So she said it was a murder, a spiritual murder.
Know it or not, because God don't kill people. You know what I'm saying? Whether people know it or not. And that was a murder. You know what I'm saying? That was a spiritual murder, whether people know it or not, because God don't kill people.
She said God don't kill people.
You know what I'm saying? Whether people know it or not. And
whether people know it or not.
Deep, but a lot of people I would have to really bring proof.
She said I can go deep, but a lot of people I'd have to bring proof for what I've learned.
You know what I'm saying? For what I learned. And she just was cut down in the prime of her life. And it's so unfair. And it wasn't time. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, I believe it wasn't her time to go because from what I know, it ain't supposed to go down like that. And just simple obedience, like, your gut always warns you. That's that your gut never lies to you. And something like luggage and clothes and jewelry and all this madness that we worship is called false idols. We need to really look at the bigger picture right now and look at how honey could be here right now.
She straight said murder. Salute to Kino on the check-in. Appreciate you per usual, sir. Make sure you hit that like button. If you forgot on the way in, catch it on the way out. Listen here, bro. That is some dirty, rotten, Jaguar said a victim of, because for those that don't know, supposedly Jay used to abuse Free. And they were together for a little while. Free and AJ from 106 and Park. And she said a victim of Puff and a victim of Jay sitting there talking about Aaliyah.
Struggling. Let's just say allegedly that for the way they want them.
So this right here sounded crazy by itself, right? Sound like, maybe she could just be conspiracy theoring, getting her conspiracy on, right? Yeah. But when you start adding shit like that BEIBER video we just watched, You start adding shit like this Mary J video we just watched. It's funny, man. It's weird. Shout out Zoraida. Shy, always with great content. 100. I watch this show on a daily basis, and I don't remember this. Salutes to you. There's so many little things that we probably miss. So many pleas and cries for help over the years that if you look back at an interview, you'd be like, oh, shit, so-and-so said this. Yeah, we missed a lot of things. Salutes to you, though, Zoraida. Yeah, man, it's bananas.
It's intimidation. I want you to think about this. Allegedly, Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could level up Beyonce, who was struggling. Let's just say allegedly that happened. Now I want you to think about 106th and Park with Mary J. Blige. Free, who is a victim of Sean Carter.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige, who is a victim of Sean Combs, are sitting there talking about the death of Aaliyah amongst each other. Think about that. You got a Diddy victim, you got a Jay-Z victim, and you got a superstar gone. They know what happened. And yet, they had to sit there and have that conversation like they didn't know who did it. Think of the power of that moment.
That's just crazy.
Think about Claudia Jordan right now. Claudia Jordan don't ever mention my mother name. She mentioned it yesterday.
All right, who's Claudia Jordan? Again, I don't follow these putitas, so I don't know what the hell we're talking about here. Claudia Jordan. American actress and model. Okay, what I seen you in? She looked like Miss Parker. Oh, I remember you, Claudia Jordan. Right, the age landed on you, but I remember you. All right. So she had something to say. Okay.
Talking about why people are afraid to come forward. You mean like you?
Nope. Glitching.
You was Diddy girl. Corey was Jay-Z girl. Why don't you claim your friend? Claudia.
So, Jack, when you say...
When I say Corey, I'm talking about Kathy White.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was about to ask.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress.
Yeah.
Who died of an imaginary fucking aneurysm. Just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list.
Bro, I really want to get into this and like go through all of these stories. The Claudia Jordan, the Kathy White, all of this, and try to... Yeah, man. It's a lot. Aquino say this is wild. Little putitas. Yeah, I don't follow these putitas. Jonathan said, got me feeling Jay unalive Pimp C after, because word has it there was tension because Pimp had filmed a movie with Beyonce and Pimp C's death looked suspicious. Yeah. And not only that, Pimp at the time of his death was doing exactly what she's doing. Exactly what she's doing. We didn't have YouTube. It wasn't just Yeah, he did interviews and shit. He was doing it in interviews, but he was doing it on stage. He was doing it whenever there was a camera. You know, Dog was doing it too. And these are too many people of integrity for me to be thinking all of his bullshit. Can't do it. Sorry. Jizzle said, Jonathan Pantoja, Pimpin' Ken said he got that tape. Said it's better than Kim's and Ray J's. Pimpin' Ken need to let it ride. Y'all want a Shy-Ill fun fact? I know all of those pimps. I met all of those pimps. I used to have a manager that was one of the pimps. You know what I'm saying? I ran with them dudes. Did the players ball, all of that. Smoke bud in the Bishop's basement with my brother and my guys. Real talk. In the Bishop's mama's basement. How about that? With the Bishop. But nothing to call home about. Again, this not my world. This right here, bananas.
Who the fuck was these people supposed to go to? Book Bling. Friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. Who the fuck was these people supposed to go to? You can't go to the boss because the boss is fucking you.
Oh!
And the boss's boss don't get no fuck. Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the fuck you go when you get f***ed over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where you go nowhere, which is where people like me step in. You right? I go to Diddy parties to walk mother out, cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come.
It seemed like it's men who.
They not men. I'm bisexual.
If you don't know how to make chords, this is it. Congratulations. The chords are already made for you. We can.
She corrected him. She said not men.
It's men who.
She screamed the F word hard as hell. If some of y'all are just listening because you at the gig or you're doing something, you're not watching, she just screamed the F word very, very loud and hard, and it was written all over her face.
It's men who.
They not men. I'm bi.
I think when you censor something, you gotta give like a little bit of the letter. Like if she gonna say that word, you gotta hear at least the, you know what I'm saying, so that you know exactly what she's saying. If you're not watching, I try to edit mine like that.
They not men. I'm bisexual woman. I'm the B in the LGBTQ plus and it's XYZ. A gay man is a gay man. A sexual being is a sexual being. A sodomite is a predator. If it don't apply, let it fly.
Facts. Oh, she's spamming it. She's spamming
What we
it.
supposed to call these fairy ass bitches? Let's talk about the problems that black women are having being able to recognize what a real black man looks like. You're lusting after LL Cool J. You're lusting after Diddy. You're lusting after Jay-Z. You're lusting after Dwayne. I now want to be a woman since it looks cute on my son. I mean daughter. You got fucking Wills. All these fucking... That's who you lust after. And that's what you go after. You don't go after a real black man. You go for act like the... And then you wonder why you get dogged the out. He don't need you. What you there for? To wear white fingernails and hold big black... That probably suck better than you. Like, let's talk about Gabrielle Union right now.
Oh, she was talking about Dwayne Wade. Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Cause
now, the last time I sat on this blue couch, I had some very specific things to say about the Wade household.
yes, you did.
What has happened since I spoke?
In my opinion, it got worse. It's a little more out of control.
They said I was jealous. They said I said everything that I said because I was jealous of Gabrielle Union. She the black Kris Jenner. She done turned her husband into a... He wants to be a woman. That's why they're getting divorced. She went on Twitter cussing out Diddy and then deleted it because Diddy want to throw Dwayne a divorce freak off.
A divorce freak off.
Why is it a problem? He been freaking off. Why you care? You was at the freak off with it. And I'm jealous of that. I'm jealous of that. Let's be real.
Let's be real.
This knew this was a and then she pretended he wasn't. And then she pretended that she had the perfect life while she's splitting bills with a
Why she look like King Cooper, the final boss?
Right? Doing the real mom who wants her children to have a fair chance at making their own decisions, while you and your I want to be a husband convince your child that they need to get the whole trans thing going on now so they can get a Disney contract. And we all know what Disney does to children. Imagine what they do to trans kids.
Oh, I don't want to imagine.
That's where you want to send your child?
Oof.
We got to put
but you cut the real mama out. I'm jealous of this bitch. This is a power bottom.
He's power bottom.
Just like you are. And they high on that Tootsie and they having unprotected sex. This is sucking all night. Then he come home and he kiss you with that mouth.
Yeah.
E. coli kisses. I'm jealous of that. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of kissing or sucking. I'm jealous of that.
Okay.
I'm just, who gonna be jealous? Yeah, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I wanna too. I wanna play dress up with my husband in my closet only.
So let me ask you, because I look at Gabriel Union, and when you mention things like Jay-Z's time is coming for him, then I look at Beyonce, and I say that women.
I put the poll up, y'all. I put the poll up. Is Jaguar Wright just crazy? Is she telling the truth? Or is she both? All right? Now let me know. Polls up. I don't even want to know what that vomit emoji is insinuating with either. Jonathan said, notice 50 in response to Nori asking who's in the Super Bowl. 50 said, your man wants to be a gay painter. Yeah, and 50 knows how to talk in between those lines too. Shout out New York Dad on his shout out to Chicago. Long live King Von. Chuck Chingong said, Pimp C wife married the dude that killed him, his cousin said. Oh, we're going to look into him because all these people that she's mentioning peripherally, I want to, dig into their part of this.
Do have
that country album, and any of you that buy that shit, stupid as shit.
You don't give it okay?
Trap music with goddamn a holster and a.
Yo, this whole time I've had this up. Oh, y'all gotta let me know when I'm tweaking.
Hey.
And I say that women do have
that country album, and any of you that buy that shit, stupid as shit.
You don't give it okay?
Trap music with goddamn a holster and a pad.
But she remade Jolie.
That bitch. I'm gonna tell you the song she should have remade. It's a hit. It would have done great for her. She should have tried it on. Tammy Wynette. Classic. Stand by your man. Don't act like you don't know that now. Remake that. Stand by that. That's a real country hit. Jolene, nice. But it has a ring to it. Stand by your man. Yeah. Whoops you. And disrespects you with other like Kathy Coriana White.
All right, well, let's do it like
who was
this.
actually carrying his baby while you was spanking it. Why your husband don't want to put his seed inside of you?
Yo.
He put it in everybody else?
Yo. Also laughing, yo, Jaguar on her bullshit. But man, dog. Listen, we got to go into these other stories and figure out what that's about. I mean, we can't do it today, but we gonna get into these other stories and figure out what all that's about. Because there's a lot of fuckery going on right there, right? Holy shit. All right. So we in that we got the Justin Bieber tweaking. All right, for some reason, are we lagging on that side? I'm seeing it lag right now. I don't know why it would be lagging. But holy shit. Y'all let me know what's happening. Damn. She said a lot in that interview. So we got the Justin Bieber. We saw the Justin Bieber with the with Odell Beckham. We saw the Mary J. Blige on 106 & Park. We're gonna go. Let me go look for the clip of Zaya reacting to Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith. So give me a minute to pull that up. She had a lot to say. She had a lot to say last year, and this year some of that shit started coming to fruition. So, you know, the smoke, the fire, all that good shit. I gotta make sure I find the right video. I don't see it here. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Got it right here. Shout out to the homie Zaya X. I will link him in the chat. We'll link his channel in the chat. What you think about? Let's see. Here's the video. For those that want to see it on their own, bow. Drop that in there. And there's the channel. Alright, strictly fuck shit over there. Don't go over there if you're dangerous. I mean, don't go over there if you're not dangerous, because it's dangerous over there. Alright? Let's see.
Do you want to know?
Relax, Bobby. Gotta chill out, bro. Where is it? Lost it. Here it goes. Right, so then this video popped up of Justin Bieber and Jaden. Again, nobody cares what y'all got going on.
Random viewer sent $3. What you think about Jaden Smith humping Justin Bieber?
I think he's muted.
Salutes. Let's get to that dono. Shout out to Random Viewer. Salutes. All right, what do you think about Jaden Smith humping Justin Bieber? Was it a hump, though? It was like a weird kiss on the cheek type feel, but was it a hump, an official hump? Let's check this out real quick.
I'm thinking they was grinding on each other.
Oh, shit, hold on.
Right? He very responsible. They're very responsible. He, you know, make sure he watch it behind the scenes before he put it on here. Don't want nobody, put nothing crazy up there. New York Dad said, warning, don't go there if you're sensitive. You will start crying. Absolutely. All right. For all the usual suspects, y'all can ask New York Dad or you can ask Jonathan Pantoja. All right. ETC is not a place for the weary of heart. All right. So if you're not into the fuck shit, stay away from there. All right. We do things a little bit more even keel here. We try to keep the bullshit to a minimum. Over there, the bullshit runs rampant and that man right there thrives on it. So be very aware. All right, if you're offended easily, you're in the wrong fucking place.
It is a fucking hump. I didn't even see this part right here, bro.
Justine Bieber and Jaden Smith, the son of Will Smith, were seen at Coachella together, giving each other.
Right, that ain't a joke. That ain't friendly. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? We've been here before. They feeling each other. It's all good. Do your thing. I'm not even saying don't lie to the people. I'm just saying don't make victims, dog. And don't be victims. That's all I'm saying. If Jaden and Bieber want to go make a Smith Bieber baby, whatever they want to do, dog, figure it out. I don't care. But you know, if y'all are victims or making victims, then it's a different story.
Little kiss and dance. These celebrities are just getting way too comfortable recently. Men, stay manly. Justine Bieber and Jaden.
All right, that's a full-on bump and grind dance right there. Look, even there says
Justine Bieber and Jaden.
The hump. And ain't this nigga gay? Ain't or at least bisexual? Ain't Jaden Smith bisexual? I wonder if
trisexual,
bisexual. I'm
five
saying if they
sexual.
bisexual, then
who cares?
You know, I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know, they bisexual. Them niggas is rich.
Facts.
Who knows what type of shit they be doing, bro? You know what I mean?
Now, this is nothing by itself, right? It's just two dudes, you know, doing that kind of dude shit, right? No, don't care who's watching, whatever, right? But if you put this together with him in the club with Odell Beckham that we just watched, and then you put that together with Diddy's right there, he sees the camera, he tells them, "Hey, yo!" You know what I'm saying? You put that together with all the awkwardness that we've seen with Diddy and Bieber over the years. Even at one point, he kind of played that insecure whole shit. You know, that whole shit where you tell somebody, you know, oh, you acting different, you don't call me no more. He did that to a little kid on camera. I'll pull it up. So by itself, it looked innocent, you know. Two little putitas being putitas. But then you put all of those other things together and it kind of seems like there's some evil shit going on, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of victims being made, right? And we pick and choose who our heroes are. Our musical heroes, all of that. Creating victims, hurting underage girls. Our cartel heroes, making victims, hurting underage girls. Fuck them all, bro. Throw them in the same fire pit and let them stank up the atmosphere, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. All right, don't forget, 420. I'll have a time by tomorrow of exactly when we are gonna go live. It'll be myself and the Flores twins talking about sexual assault, sexual trafficking, sexual abuse in cartel life. All right, because most of your heroes and most of these big dons that you guys are so in love with are PDF files. All right, and we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna see if you still gonna wear the T-shirt after that. Feel me? It is what it is. But again, so this by itself is innocent. Couple rich dudes grinding on each other. That's something that they do. You put it together with everything else, and it's strange.
You ask me, bro. This looks like a fucking DX meetup right here. You know?
All right, now he's talking about somebody he got beef with.
Daddy Gamble, like
the dude that keeps
touch my knees.
The dude that keeps swatting him. But that right there, that's the video. I figure if we were gonna cover the video, I'd be able to cover it right here and show y'all Zay's channel. So again, if you with the fuck shit and you like crazy, wild, you know, uncut, you know, almost no rules, crazy internet shit, go fuck with the homie. He's the Crave ZX. ETC always wins. All right, I linked y'all there, and I'll link when I drop this video. I'll put the link in the description. All right, salutes. So we got that video there. Bow. Let's go see the one where Diddy pressed him. Diddy presses Bieber. Let me see if that'll pop it up. Sure will. It's fucking weird. All right. Add that Odell Beckham video to what you hear. Yeah, we're going to cover the fight too, Vernon. We're going to cover the fight too at the same time. I said we're going to have, and we're going to smoke them if we got them. All of that shit. We're going to have it all lined up. I'm going to have screens everywhere. I moved the whole situation over there. You know what I mean? We'll see. But this right here, weirdo shit. All right? Now we got little kid, pop haircut. You know, the little hairstyle that they had all over the place, right? and Diddy and Bieber. Here we go.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh?
No,
you ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you tried to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Correct.
My
Okay.
number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Yes. Okay.
5555.
Okay.
Now, mind you, they're playing. It's a skit, right? But isn't it fucking weird? It's a weird skit, right? It's a weird to make a skit with a kid like that. It's a weird thing to role play like that. Like, oh, you acting a little weird on me. Well, how can a little kid act weird on you, man? You know what I'm saying? You're a grown ass man who used to wrestle with Usher when he was this age over the cereal box. What did Usher wrestle with Bieber over? Huh? The pudding? Ain't that what it called? The eggs and the fries and gravy in Canada? What are we talking about?
You heard that? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm here to cause
you don't really holler at me like you used to,
But
man. It sound like he talking to Fab, man. You'll party with me like party, man. Can't we party? You know what I'm saying? To all you people that haven't subscribed and you ain't talking in the chat right now, you know what I'm saying? Can I get that level of commitment? Can we party? You ain't never party with me. The fuck is y'all doing? Weird shit. Oh, Vernon Hines said I see a video of Puff patting down Justin Bieber for a while. We're gonna look at that too.
Really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah. Been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you tried to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah. This we're going around now. You in New York City, and we got the Dirty Money Crew, and we wanted to make you an official member of the Dirty Money Crew.
Are you
Dirty
serious?
Money.
There you go.
Dirty money, dirty sheets, dirty hard drives. What she say? VHS tapes. Dirty Diddy.
That is
Justin
that
Bieber.
Is swag.
Is it your swag? And then you got to do the swag walk too.
Okay.
Oh,
I
you
gotta
got
show
to
you
do
the
this,
swag walk.
and you got to do that, and you control him very much, Puff? Huh?
You show me the swag.
And Scoot, manager, like this. So me and you walking, we hanging out, a little later on the night after the Usher concert,
You don't get those ladies, right?
Yeah, after that, the ladies,
Oh, you hanging out after the Usher concert? Take your little ass home. Fuck are we talking about here?
The street, Times Square, we go, swag. You see that? You see my hand right there? That's pushing the hate back. There's a lot of hate sometimes.
Right, yeah.
Swag, try it.
So this hand?
Yeah, hand. This hand, push it back like you're pushing the wind back. Swag. Ooh, you got it, son.
Some fucking weirdo shit going on
You
here.
got it. That's right, my boy Bieber, official member of the Dirty Money Crew.
I'm chilling with my big bro Diddy right here. You gotta go get his album. It's Last Train to Paris. It is, it's gonna be the greatest album you've ever heard. It's got a lot of cool songs, a lot of people on it. You got
Drake on there. Lil Wayne.
Chris
Brown.
I
wanted to do a song with you, but you was on tour.
He was gonna do a song.
Big Brother Usher.
Big Brother Usher. So everybody's on this album. Go get this.
Big Brother Usher. So yeah, there's that. Now let's see if we can get the pat down. Oh, that's not Diddy. That's Trey Songz. I see a clear video now. We about to look at it. Hey, yo, she was right. Okay, I thought Trey Songz was like in the building. Okay, so now it's different. Right? That's not Diddy. Look just like Diddy Glover. Diddy when he don't got the Beijing in, and he looked like Danny Glover. But we're gonna look at this version of the video. Oh, there's audio that you can hear. Hold the phone. He said, "Oh." Okay, so that's not Diddy right there. I put it on Diddy's name. This right here is Trey Songz. And this, there you go. Now I can see him. Look, he pick him up. Yo. And then this title says Trey Songz. She must be a Trey Songz fan. Trey Songz catches Justin Bieber giving Odell Dome. He didn't catch him doing nothing. He knew what he was about to do. That's why he told him to stop. He said he called his name. Oh, and he's holding the camera, which is why nobody got to see this clear version. I can see things more clearly. Makes more sense. Hell of a lot more sense. All right? Trey is holding the camera and didn't realize that he was doing it at a bad time. See, that makes this even stranger. Trey Songz is holding that camera. Bieber just went down. So Trey was gonna take the picture, and while he's going to take the picture, they getting ready to get popping, and he realized, hey man, I'm taking this picture, this camera's on, and they about to do this, and he lets them know, okay. Wow. You can't tell me dude ain't holding that phone with his right hand. It looks like dude right here is holding this phone himself. Must have been on a live stream. Crazy weird shit. Crazy weird shit. All right, we're playing games here. All right, let's see if I can get the Diddy patting down Bieber. Not pants down, he pats him down. There we go. Yeah, this one's fucking weird too. There's this one.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every. Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this will be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, let me get the front shot of this.
Man.
Minute.
Woo.
All right, we're gonna speed this up.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there, you gotta, you know, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
All right, 16.
You're not ready.
16.
Let's slow down. Let's slow down, Jess.
Okay.
Let's slow down, okay?
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you get 16. You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right, man.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah? Why you giving them everything?
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
Marketing videos of untalented people, right? All right, let's just say they're all innocent, right? Then it's marketing videos made by untalented people who didn't think enough to how to script this out. And now everything that they shot, hey, let's shoot a little skit, right? Where I come at you and I ask you, why you ain't called me in a while, right? Or let's do a skit where I tell you, hey man, this gonna be yours when you're this age and you're this age, and now that shit's coming to bite you in the ass. Or you're a fucking diddler. Salud Zoraida, she said that's some awkward shit. Like the other video, she said, which is this one. No need to retract around here, my dear. She said, Diddy talking about where we hanging out, what we doing, we can't disclose. Like, yeah, you wildin'.
So check this out, yo. Justin, he's in.
And if you weren't wildin', you made a tape that's make it look like you wildin' now in a situation where you don't need this tape to exist.
You ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but
that boy looks
it's
kidnapped.
definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
What does that mean, Diddler? The hell you talking about? Crash Out said, you see the video of Will Smith's son and Justin where he walks up behind him. Justin goes, yeah, we just watched it, like right before you walked in. We were ending it when you walked in. Yeah, and I didn't say that, but I should have said it. It was on my mind. It didn't come out my mouth. He was definitely aiming for the lips and caught a cheek. That seemed like an accident there.
Going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go get some girls.
A man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about, kid.
I don't know, man. Weirds me out. Let's check out this pat down video. And then we'll be done with the Diddy train for today. Pause. No Diddy.
Introducing Studio One 6.6. Now with Apple Spatial.
Right, he's all grown. I mean, we could look at it like he's patting them down for a while, but he just mad touchy-feely, and they've been touchy-feely with each other for a long time, and I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of it. It's all weird. You need to stop it. You need to stop it. Weirdo shit. All right, I think that's enough diddler for one diddly day. But don't forget, we'll be talking about this further in the near future. April 20th, Flores Twins will be on. I'll make a graphic today, get a time locked down, put that out there so everybody knows what's going down. We will be talking about sexual abuse and child sexual abuse in the cartel, all right? Because we know it exists. All right, what else we got here? That was a much longer run than I thought we was going to have on the Diddy situation. But Jaguar Wright had a lot to say, and I wasn't going to cut her off. She got plenty to say, and none of it would make no sense if none of the other things were out there. But when the other things are out there, it all comes together, an amalgam of things. It's like alchemy, and it creates something new. So, P. Dildo indeed, young Jizzle. Why hang with kids? What the heck? That's already suspect. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that part. Like, there's innocent shit to be done in the world. You know what I mean? And there's marketing to be done if you got powerful friends like that, right? But it just seems strange from there. Like, crazy, like, because then you got to question everything. You know, these kids go to meet these wrestlers, you know, they put their shirt, they take their shirt off, put it on the kid, give the kid a hat. Next thing you know, somebody's saying some weird shit about them. So there's innocent shit to be done in the world, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see what this poll is looking like, though. It looks like both is winning. She's Telling the Truth is second place, and Just Crazy is third place, all right? So everybody seems to think she's, or 50% of the people seem to think she's crazy and telling the truth. What if the woman is older? My brother was 16 with a 23-year-old. Here's the thing. Let's talk legality here. It's illegality. It's wrong. Did we look at it like that when we were growing up? No, we wanted a bag of 23-year-old baddie. You know? At the end of the day, it's a legality, and if we're really against picking and choosing, Chucky, then, you know, is it legality? Do we care about law? Where's the morality? Where does the morality start? You know, where does the morality part come into play? You know, I don't know. But I was for sure 16, trying to bag 23-year-olds. Absolutely, I don't, you know. It's just you know. But these guys is old dirty pigs, you know, catching full truckloads of trafficked flesh for them to torture. You know? Chucky Chikong said, I thought he was the man driving her car. He was, though. You know what I mean? But she was still what she was. Because if she was a 30-year-old teacher in a 12-year-old's class, would she still do the same thing? That's the question. She gonna confuse that 12-year-old with her toting? You know, that's a predator, bro. Jonathan said, can you, hold on, I started recording this shit. Shayo, can you remember to ask the twins how they felt when their parents burned their young daughters to marry them? Clearly, they weren't about that since they had Val and Viv. Oh, yeah, we spoke a little bit about that. The arranged marriage type shit. We'll definitely talk about that. Vernon said, how long till they lock him up? Or does he have too much shit on higher ups? It's a good question, because I ain't heard nothing about, not so much a peep, not even a threat that they was going to take him. Let's take a look and see if there's any news on that front. No, just more talk about the allegations over and over. Same old thing. The only one that's brought anything to the table for me, as far as I'm concerned, the last week is Jaguar Wright. Talking this shit. U2F, the twins will be here on the 20th. We'll be talking about child sexual abuse in the cartel world. So that'll be Saturday. Tomorrow, make sure y'all pay attention to the community tab and the Discord. I'll be putting out a graphic to let y'all know exactly what time we'll be on. And we'll go for there. I'll try to keep it early afternoon, evening if possible, so that everybody's good and we can get our 420 on and not miss any, fights or, good stuff that's going on over the weekend. Look at the teacher who got pregnant by a student. He was in junior high. And then they do time over that. Then they got together. Then they were apart. Like, there's a couple of stories like that. All right. But yeah, I don't see no news over here. I just feel like old girl was the only one that was out there saying anything. All right, let's see if I got anything else to check out here. But I give it to old girl. She talking her shit. Jaguar Wright, that's for sure. Definitely talking her shit. Zorada said, life's so fast-paced nowadays. The puppet masters have us so focused on other things that growth doesn't include morality anymore. It's very rare. It's true. It's like morality's out the window, man. Just a little bit. We don't need a lot. Again, I don't mind you being a freak. Be a freak between the sheets. Be a freak behind your closed doors. Do not create victims. Do not create victims. Do not prey. Don't scam, all right? Look at the story of that scam. Did y'all hear about that scam? The scam where we might as well get into the story. We here, right? Let me look for it. The Uber driver. See if I can put up a news thing. I just don't want them to show the incident. This is so unfortunate, so horrible. I'm hoping, that they don't show it right here. I don't know that I could react to this live, but
I've been using
I'm hoping I'll get clapped.
Epidemic Sound as my go-to resource for background music and sound effects for the last 6 years, since I grew my YouTube channel from 100 subscribers to nearly 5.
We've told you about the epidemic of elderly people being scammed over the phone. Now it's turned deadly. An 81-year-old man ended up fatally shooting an Uber driver because he wrongly believed she was going to kill him. But she was unarmed, and they both were victims of an elaborate scam.
Yo, whoever did that, I don't know if they caught the people, if they didn't catch the people, but I hope you rock from the inside out. Like, now, but I hope it starts right now and it just slowly, just gradually gets more and more painful. You know what I'm saying? And until you just disintegrate, right? Because you're a piece of shit. Your mama's a piece of shit. You know, you should have ended up in a drain.
Les Trent has more, and we warn you the video is upsetting.
This terrifying video shows an elderly man pointing a gun at an Uber driver. She had driven to his home to pick up a package. And she is backing away because he has just shot her in the leg. 61-year-old Lolitha Hall cries out for help and frantically tries to explain why she's at his home.
I know what you're after.
The deadly confrontation is caught on the Uber driver's dash cam and ends with the homeowner shooting her 2 more times.
I need the sheriff and the ambulance real quick out here. There's been a shooting. I shot her in the leg the first time, and I shot her in the shoulder.
William Brock tells 911 that he shot the Uber driver because he had just been threatened on the phone by a total stranger and thought they were working together.
Guy on the phone trying to get money out of me. He was telling me he was going to kill me and the family and everybody else around.
You can hear on the 911 call the wounded woman pleading for help.
If you're a kid and you're out there watching this and you listen, this prank shit will get you smoked, somebody else hurt, something bad gonna happen to you. Now these prank pussies, they like walking around with security now, so that now you can't buck on them when they prank you. Prank me, you and your security gonna go to war. That's what's gonna happen, right? And might be me, might be you, somebody gonna end up on their back because you're getting fucking ridiculous. So this was a kind of scam where they're sitting there telling this old man they're extorting him. They're telling this old man to give him the money. They order an Uber. They probably order it through a hacked account. They send this lady that got nothing to do with nothing to pick up a package to a man that they've been fucking with. And they get this poor lady killed. Somebody's mama, somebody's grandmama, somebody's sister. Right? Now they're going to lock this old man's dumb ass up, who should have called the police to begin with. Right? But if he did, are they coming? Maybe not. Right? All because some cocksucker couldn't couldn't get up and get some money. He had to, do it this way and cost this lady, these two elderly people their lives. Right? Some piece of shit. I wonder if they caught him. I don't know.
Help me, please.
So why did the 81-year-old Brock believe the Uber driver was there to harm him?
Because he an old dumb motherfucker, man. An old dumbass redneck.
Investigators say it appears they were both victims of a scam.
Cops say the elderly man received a call from a scammer threatening his family and telling him that a relative had been arrested. The scammer ordered Brock to pay $12,000 or else. Cops say at the same time, an Uber driver, unaware of the circumstances, received instructions through the Uber app to pick up a package at Brock's home in South Charleston, Ohio.
Investigators say they tracked the scammer's call to Canada, but believe it came from a burner phone number. Adam Ghana is an attorney who represents elderly victims of fraud.
Elderly people are constantly getting defrauded in America today. You should be expecting to see more and more stories like this as the scams become more sophisticated.
Brock has...
That lady was minding her fucking business, doing her job. I hope your asshole falls out. I think everything you love is a piece of shit at this point. That's bananas. My homeboy King Chaz was telling me about this story yesterday. I was trying to understand what he's saying. What? What are you talking about? Bananas. All right? So I wish you a life of discomfort, whoever did that. You know what I'm saying? A life of pain, an afterlife of pain. Anything that you can get that's painful, I wish it upon you, motherfucker. You're a piece of shit. All right. Salutes. It's poppin', y'all. Honey's up in the chat for you. Old dude wasn't playing, nah. Old dumbass. It's an old dumb motherfucker. You know what I mean? Shit. Some people shouldn't have apps. Man. There should be some way. There gotta be some way that you should never be able to have a burner app or something like Uber, that's a service that sends people to other people's houses, sends people to pick up people. There should never be a way that a burner can infiltrate that system. A system where you got people picking up people. You know, it's kind of crazy. Doesn't make sense. But I'm hoping they catch Buddy. What a piece of shit. Right? Let's get out one of these. I want to read this one. Let's get at one of these Borderland Beat articles on the Twins. Because I want to see this. Real quick. Shout out Peter for the assist. Where is this? There you go. Boom. Some people should not own guns. Man. It's a rough one. Salutes. Appreciate y'all. Salutes Crash Out. Brennan Himes. Zoraida. Upper echelon on the check-in. Alright, we're going to get to this Borderland Beat article. It's Hollywood. Hollywood helped Chapo's twin betrayers become major traffickers. Alright? This is an article by Shivis, 11/10/2012. Very, very old article, right? Who is Jaguar Wright? Jaguar Wright is a singer, industry insider, somebody that's been there. Some call her a conspiracy theorist. Some call her crazy. Zorada says some people shouldn't have guns, and IB said, or phones, apparently. Absolutely, like, can't get right, just can't get right, no matter the tools you give them, right? So here we go. I'm going to read this article. I've never read this article. It says Hollywood helped Chapo's twin betrayers become major traffickers. By Chivis for Borderland Beat, 11/10/2012. So it's a very old article. Windy City Kid contributed this interesting tie-in that relates to my post, The Twins Who Betrayed Chapo. Interesting backstory. Boss, Chivis. Many people have stated that the twins would not have been able to move 500 plus keys a month if it wasn't for Hollywood. He was one of their main customers for 250 plus keys at a time. He was their primary distributor from the Black Street gangs on the South Side, as well as other Midwestern states and East Coast. The twins had a number of customers, and Milwaukee would be fronted 20 or 50 a week. But few customers like Kylie that would be fronted 100 keys, a fourth of a ton at a time. All right, so this is the infamous Kylie. We've heard a lot about him, known as Hollywood. Feds, international brocane ring tied to Henry County. Windy City Kid, the Flores twins' largest customer. His home in Atlanta, above and below where he was living at the time of his unaliving. Right? Beautiful home. All right? Looks like something you could base a TV show around, or movie scene. You know how they show the shot that situates where y'all at? Boom. It's a nice house. His home in Atlanta, above and below where he was living at the time of his unaliving, right? Not so beautiful, but a home nonetheless. He bought 2 houses next door to each other, including a 6-bedroom, 6-bath brick home worth $769,000. According to Henry County property records. He also bought a 3-bedroom home worth $93,000 and had it bricked to look just like the larger house. He put up a large fence around the 2 homes, complete with gate and call box at the entrance, the only one on the block. But as fancy cars, Porsches, Maseratis, Ferraris, Mercedes came and went in the middle of the night, neighbors began to think differently of Murray. Beautiful cars you dream about, would come in. There would be tons of cars and then nothing, no activity. A mother of 2 who lives in the neighborhood said Friday. This week, neighbors learned what is behind the gate. Federal prosecutors say Kylie Murray, 37, is part of an international brocane trafficking ring tied to $1.8 billion in rug sales. He was arrested Wednesday when police raided his Scarborough Road home in Henry County. He was a customer of a Chicago distribution crew, the infamous Twins, that was getting Brocaine wholesale from the Mexican cartels, said Randall Sanborn, spokesman for the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Illinois. Murray is charged with conspiring with others to distribute 5 kilos of Brocaine and 1 kilo of heroin, according to a federal indictment. Murray is now on his way to Chicago, where he will appear before a federal judge for a detention hearing, Sanborn said Friday. I knew something wasn't right because he seemed to have more money than God, and they never worked, the mother of two said. The neighbors asked their names not be used for fear of their family's safety. On Friday, parents in Murray's neighborhood spent the afternoon chatting at school bus stops about the raid and wondering what will happen to the gated mansion that has since been seized by federal prosecutors. It's unclear if Murray's family is still living in the Ellenwood house. There was no answer at the home Friday afternoon. The neighbor said she came home from taking her children to school Wednesday and saw about 20 police cars at Murray's house. A white box truck was backed into the driveway while officers loaded furniture, computers, and filing cabinets into the truck. After filling the truck, a U-Haul pulled up and took more of Murray's belongings, two neighbors said. Henry County Police said they also seized 3 vehicles, including a BMW and a GMC Denali. They were there for about 5 hours, said another neighbor who lives a few houses down. I thought it was strange they were going through his garbage, but it was trash day, literally. Neighbors said neither Murray nor his wife or 3 children, including a teenage son, a teenage daughter, and a little boy, used the pool, gated basketball court, or large yard at the home. They never came outside. People came in to do their lawn, their pool, everything. I don't even know if they checked their own mail, the mother of two said. The kids weren't even allowed outside to play. Murray was one of 43 alleged rug leaders indicted this week by the U.S. Attorney as part of a federal crackdown on narcotics sales between the U.S. and Mexico. The indictments include 10 Mexican rug cartel leaders, said Laura Sweeney, a spokeswoman for the U.S. Department of Justice. Dude's old ass had an old ass revolver from the Hitler days. Oh shit, you can't see what I'm seeing. Alright, my bad. I'll be like, y'all gotta let me know, and then I'm not looking at the chat. Oh good, it happens. But I'm reading it though. You heard it. Chuck Chico said you always have to have a work routine or neighbors will get suspicious. Neighbors need to mind their fucking business, because if I'm rich as fuck and I got a house that I don't go to but I keep it up kept, mind your fucking business. That's what they need to do. He said, bro, work routine wouldn't work. Upper Echelon said, bro, work routine wouldn't work for Hollywood. We gave him that name. That's what got him caught up. That's what got him caught up. And a lot of my guys lived in Atlanta to live out loud. It's a problem. Shout out my cousin Lolly in the chat. Salutes to you. Love you. All right, here we go. Investigators are working to seize $8.65 million that Murray and his conspirators made from rug sales. According to the federal indictment, they've already seized the Ellenwood home and 6 properties in Chicago. Murray, who also go by the name Cal, or Hollywood, worked with several other rug traffickers in Chicago, according to the indictment. All of the other arrests were made in Chicago and New York, Sweeney said. In addition to the arrest, police are working to seize a total of $1.8 billion in cash proceeds from the drug sales, said Patrick J. Fitzgerald, U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Illinois. The Chicago Ring, which Murray was affiliated with, handled 1,500 to 2,000 kilos of Brocaine a month, Fitzgerald said. They used submarines, private planes, cargo ships, and tractor trailers to transport the brocane, prosecutors said. 18 months later, Kylie Murray of the 113th block of South Calumet Avenue was pronounced unalived at the scene of a drive-by shooting, according to a spokesman for the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office. Right? We'll talk about that in a second. Give me one sec. Preliminary report said Murray was walking to his house shortly after 9 p.m. when a white vehicle pulled up and two male suspects jumped out, police said. One of the suspects shot the man. As of Wednesday, nobody was in custody in connection with the shooting. Chicago police are investigating the case. Murray was out on a $250,000 secured bond at the time of his death. He was arrested in Henry County in August 2009 and later transferred to Chicago, where he was indicted on charges of conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute 5 kilos or more of brocane and 1 kilo or more of heroin, said Randall Sanborn, a spokesman with the U.S. Attorney's Office in Chicago. A month later, Murray was released on the secured bond and was under electronic monitoring and home detention. He was later allowed to remain free until 10 p.m., and the electronic monitoring was discontinued in September of this year, Sanborn said. Murray also was allowed to travel between Chicago and Atlanta. He had a status hearing scheduled for next Tuesday, Sanborn said. We don't believe there was a trial date set, said Sanborn, who declined to discuss Murray's death. We got his obituary here. Right, we got this here. Let me see if no, it ain't gonna let me in. Let me see. Maybe do. Yeah, but it didn't mean nothing. You can't really read the writing. Right, boom. Let's see. Right. What do we got here? And then the comments. All right, we got a little bit more. Let's get to this. United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division, United States of America, under seal, Kylie Murray, a.k.a. Cali, a.k.a. Cal, a.k.a. Hollywood. Violation, Title 21, United States Code, Section 846. The special February 2008-2 grand jury charges, beginning in or about 2000 and continuing until at least in or about January 2009 at Chicago and the Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division and elsewhere. Kylie Murray, also known as Cali, Cal, and Hollywood. Defendant herein did conspire with others known and unknown to the grand jury, knowingly and intentionally to possess with intent to distribute and to distribute a controlled substance, namely 5 kilos of or more of mixtures and substances containing a detectable amount of brocane, a Schedule II narcotic rug-controlled substance, and 1 kilogram or more of mixtures and substances containing heroin, a Schedule I narcotic rug controlled substance in violation of Title 21. Sorry, I said a Schedule I for the brocane. Brocane is Schedule II, which is retarded because bud is Schedule I. So y'all crazy. Forfeiture allegations. Special February grand jury further charges that the allegations of the indictment are realleged and fully incorporated herein for the purpose of alleging forfeiture of the United States pursuant to Title 21, blah, blah, blah. Kylie Murray. The interests of the defendant subject to forfeiture to the United States include but are not limited to approximately $8.65 million. It is the intent of the United States to seek forfeiture of substitute property, including but not limited to the following. And it gives a bunch of addresses, and they want it all, all right? They want it all. So now let me go back. Let me go back through the chat here, because y'all wildin' and turned this into a whole different fucking conversation. All right, salutes Kylie. Got a cool little article on him. Right? They got bad images, no good images of him on this Borderland beat. But seem to be their biggest customer, their go-to guy. We'll talk to them more about him in the future. All right. Now, let's get to what's going on in the chat. Oh, man. First of all, let's see what's up with this poll. I'm going to end this poll now. We got 22 votes. Right? 22 votes. 54% say she's both crazy and telling the truth. 31% say she's telling the truth. And 13% say she's just crazy. So the majority of y'all believe she's telling the truth. There's some crazy cabal shit going on. You know what I mean? Upper Echelon says, I have a conspiracy of what happened to him. Can we talk about it on the 20th, sir? Let me know if that's on the table. If that's on the table for the 20th, I'm with that. Let's see what I missed out on over here. Bro, I can't see what you're saying. You've always had to work routine, blah, 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 blah. That's what got him caught up. Jonathan asking if Val's going to have an OnlyFans or email. So people want a way to, talk to Val and hear what she got to say. I have my opinions on it. And I'm going to let my opinions be known. Just let me get through this chat real quick. Facts shy, but people are mitoteros and nosy as fuck. Yes, they are. So that all in everybody's shit all the time. Upper Echelon said, I think we should take a poll if Val should get an OnlyFans. Jonathan says, Shy, always love the emphasis on the millions and billions. Upper Echelon says, what's crazy is that 8 million plus is what he was worth in properties. That sounds very convenient. Jonathan Pantoja said, Upper Echelon, let's drop the poll. I'm sure a lot of people would be open to it. Yeah, but that's depending what y'all think. What y'all think? Val's busting it down in the OnlyFans? I don't see that happening. No, it's just a place with a paywall that y'all could pay to have the conversation, whatever conversation. Upper Echelon, let's drop the poll. Upper Echelon said, who don't need money? Facts. Oh, Vernon Hines said, I vote no, unless you really need money. Upper Echelon said, who don't need money? Vernon said, I hear you. They never found who smoked them. Right. Kylie, yeah. Crash Out said, what's Val going to be doing on OnlyFans? Talking about everything you guys went through? Right, that's part of it. I mean, checking in. I'm sure there's a lot of women, too. It ain't just dirty, filthy men that want to be in her OnlyFans asking questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's plenty of people that want to know what's up. Plenty of women that want to know what's up, too. Upper Echelon said, bruh, Cardi B is on OnlyFans. A lot of famous people are. Maybe what do girls on OnlyFans? Maybe what do girls on OnlyFans do? It would be what other girls doing only fast. Plus, she has a story to talk. So I guess that could be a plus. Yeah, no. But what's happening on OnlyFans is that they're telling, hey girl, put this whipped cream on your ass and go sit on that balloon over there and throw your legs behind your head and bust it wide open. So that's on you. I thought I was thinking something else with the OnlyFans. All right. Your kids will see as they get older. Your kids will see that when they get older. That was brother. Sell feet pics. Upper Echelon said, bro, we're past worried about what the kids see and think. They don't care what people say or think. We're beyond that after all we've been through. All right, then y'all got a chance of the famous Val tearing it all down on OnlyFans. Y'all wilding the fuck out. He says she has amazing feet. There you go, bro. Feet to catch a check with the feet. Crash Out said, just wondering, bro, I'm not into OnlyFans. But people use it for different things. Exactly. People use it for different things. There was a time where Zaya wanted to use it to get, to put up fights and shit. But they have the same kind of content rules that they do on YouTube. So it didn't matter. Upper Echelon said, I don't think it's a bad thing for women to make money off what men and people in general want to see or know. I don't either. Well, I just didn't see that route being even an option. Upper echelon, I wouldn't know what people do on there, but I just remember it being brought up as an option amongst emails and writing. It's brought up as an option because people seem to think that there's some kind of freedom on OnlyFans, but you can see their ass, but you can't see a fist fight on OnlyFans. So that was what had people wanting to go there. Upper echelon told Cash Out to sell his feet pics, see what happens. Upper echelon says he has a conspiracy. Might if I fumble the bag. It's cool, little sugar daddy in the DMs. Right, they can throw donations all day, cameo style. But I'm gonna give y'all my opinion in a minute. We can talk about it, bro. That's my brother. Cool, then we'll talk about it for sure. Crash Out said my wife loves my feet. I don't know. All right, Crash Out, we heard enough about your feet. I'm just messing with you, but we heard enough about your feet. Upper echelon said I think she will. Feds want all the assets. Facts. Upper echelon said with her old ass. Nah, I'm kidding. She'd break the internet for real. All right, man. You had me going. I was like, wait a minute. Vernon Heim said, I apologize. I thought OnlyFans were news. It usually is, Vernon. Like, it usually is, but people started thinking, well, if you could show nudes on there, then maybe you could show this fist fight that I can't see on YouTube, or this shooting that I can't see on YouTube. But the reality is that they have the same type of rules that YouTube has when it comes to community guidelines. So you can show your asshole, you can show your thing, you could drop eggplant right on the camera, but you can't see two adults fight. Upper echelon says, Shy, we know what you're doing on your spare time. No, I'm straight. I got no spare time, bro. Rilo said there's a lot to be learned from her story. Absolutely. IB said, what did that kind of put her on blast? Having a fold inside or what? Seems weird logistically. Nah, there's ways to do it, but let me I'm about to get to what I think is the right thing to do. IB said, and a lot of people are using it almost like Patreon or something. Zorada said, nice feet. She needs to cash out on that. Yeah, if you can get money with your feet, get money with your feet. Ladies, if there was a market for feet pics, I'd be selling y'all feet pics, whatever. $2 at a time, just like donos. Why pay OnlyFans? I'd rather support you here, brother. That can happen too. It's whatever the people are willing to sell. Forgot to check in. I'm late. My bad. Salute to you, Rilo. Better late than never. Here's my thought. My thought is Val should have a Discord. That's what I believe. Val should have a Discord with different payment tiers that give people different access to different parts of it. And in that Discord, she can post up a newsletter every day or every week. She can post up images. She could tell stories. She could do, if she got phone time, she could do a voice chat on the Discord. I feel like the Discord offers so much, and she could be able to collect that money direct. You know what I'm saying? So I think a Discord would be the best move for her. It's better than a website to me. It's better than an OnlyFans. I feel like it's better than all of that. If you can get people to pay for tiered levels, she could do a voice chat every month. Like, there's a bunch of different ways you can configure a Discord to work for Val. So that's what I got in mind. That's what I think would work. So we'll talk about it. And she can also have, a little bit of, you got shit that you could set up in there that keeps her kind of insulated from just your average jerk off that wants to, talk crazy or just be foul on the internet. Shout out to U2F key user. Thank you for the super chat, $2 super chat. That's right, support. Let me hit that like button right there, hit that heart right there. I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds on the check-in. We would love to talk to her, but only if it doesn't get her in trouble. For the people that don't know, OF is not only for X-rated content. Yes, not only for X-rated content, which is why I thought that, which is why, we know Jay's kidding now, but which is why I was like, yo, what are you talking about? But I think she should have her own Discord, and there'd be a different price per tier, different price per tier, or you could pay for in-app purchases. You could push merch on there. She could put merch on there. You know, get some $1 million bitch merch going on. So I think a Discord is where it's at for her. You know, she could send her her writings or however she can get it to the outside world. And again, if there's phone time and she could be on the phone, anything that won't get her in trouble, I think that'll be dope. But I think that, you know, that's the most legit. Shout out U2F key user, donated $2 through the super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. IB said, real talk though, Discord does seem like the most legit platform. Yeah, I mean, I like it because it's malleable, especially for somebody like Val. You can have all of these different things just set up already perfectly. And, you know, each one make $1. Everybody wants to make money. I'm not here for free, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is about trickling in $1 from here, $1 from there. But I think Discord is probably a better all-around thing. You could still have your Patreons and all of that, but if everything feeds right back to the Discord and that's where you at, that's where you know, we'll see. Let's see what we got here. Bro, she writes a book, the publishing company will keep all the money, so that's not worth it. I got to talk to you about that. What's up with these publishing companies? They wildin'. Salutes Velez, 408 on the check-in. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. All right, we got subscriber mode on. People can't be in the chat unless they're subscribers. Right, got a bunch of the usual suspects in here and a few people missing. We looking for y'all. Wondering if y'all made the commitment, all right, as subscribers. Salutes. Let's see what else we got here. IB said, why just feet? I feel like there's some untapped markets of other obscure body part fetishes. I feel like the elbow people and the knee people are underserved population. They can get all of these bows, man. We can throw bows. It is what it is. All right. Upper Echelon said, I told her when she comes home, she could tell her stories in lingerie. There you go. He said we should do it. Jay can put on a disguise, change his voice to do a live. Yeah, I mean, Jay could be all up in her Discord. She probably want to kick his ass out of the Discord, though. Get out of here. I think she should know how to do it in a very classy way for sure. I think she would know how to do it. I'm sure. There's a way to do everything, bro. There's a way to do everything. It's just the execution. IB said, real talk, through Discord does seems like the most legit platform. Jonathan said Discord is where it's at. Upper Echelon said, we found out there's a company that will automatically erase any pictures that are not licensed. So that's cool. Okay. Upper Echelon said, Chucky, nah, I would act like a big slut. Crash Out said she can make herself her own site on the web. Yeah, she could do a site. And that costs money, right? With a Discord, all you got to do is either have a free Discord that you set up how you want or pay for the paid Discord and have more, be able to make it more malleable. You got your ready-made website right there. You know what I mean? Like, your destination is there. You don't have to hire some website developer to put together your live chat room that has video and audio. You know what I'm saying? Like we have in the Discord. The earlier commitment talk had me laughing. Yeah, man, these people got to commit, you know? So again, I think her best bet would be a Discord. I think it would be dope. It could be a destination for a lot of people to come through and you know, say hello, and she could say hello back. It just has to be structured and thought out, you know. So we'll talk about it. Again, don't y'all forget, April 20th, I will have a time set by tonight or tomorrow. It will be in the community tab, and I will post it in the Discord. If I can make a video teaser before then, I will do so. We will have the Flores Twins on April 20th, and we will be talking about sexual abuse in the cartel world, amongst other things. You know what I mean? So that's where we're at, and we'll see if we can get to that Cali story then. All right? Jay has confessed that he would be catfishing if he was all up in Val's Discord. You know what I'm saying? Vernon Hines said Val took over the chat, and she Val took over the chat without her even being here. Facts. All right? She didn't take over the day room. She took over my chat. All right? Salutes to you, Val. But we're going to try to make something pop. All right? But let's start getting them hundreds up. I'm going to get out of here. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to share with you guys. All right? Can we do this? We didn't do this yesterday. I want to show y'all the movie, the Homies movie trailer. And if I get booted for it, well, fuck it. I'm getting booted at the end of the show. Right? Let's do that. Crash out. Salutes to you, Roberto Clemente from Roots of Fight. I got a pretty extensive Roots of Fight collection. I'm a fan of the Roots of Fight. They do a lot of good Clemente stuff, Walter Payton stuff, a lot of that stuff. I got to put some WD-40 in this chair, bro. For those that don't know, yeah, salute, free the wives, absolutely. Hashtag free the wives. Because what the fuck did they do? Alright? Everybody mad because they went on vacation. It is what it is. Alright, so for those that don't know, I got a homie. His name is Max Arciniega. He is a friend. He is an associate. And he's also my acting teacher, my acting coach. For those that watched Breaking Bad, he is Crazy 8, Ocho Loco from Breaking Bad. Boom. This is him right here. Let me see. Got another picture. Wow. That's the homie right there. Oh, I got the chat in the way. Wow, that's the homie right there. Same size picture, same shit. He played Crazy 8. He was tied to the he was tied in the basement by tied up in the basement by Walter Wright. He's a Chicago boy done good. He's an MC slash actor. MC turned actor from Chicago. So we have a lot of things in common. Trying to pull up this image here. Right? This is the Breaking Bad joint right here. All right, so y'all remember this guy. All right? He was locked down in the basement. Boom, right here. Right? So lately, he has been, he has his own production company, and he co-wrote and co-produced a film that opened up the Chicago Latino Film Festival, which was on the 12th. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there because I was traveling to be with my old man, with my grandfather for his 100th birthday. So unfortunately, I couldn't be there. I missed it, but I do want to share the trailer of this film with y'all because I believe it's a great project, an important project, and I think it's going to be a hell of a movie. I think it's going to make some noise. It is starring Omar Chaparro, all right, from my understanding, a famous Mexican actor. Omar Chaparro is the lead in this film. The movie is called The Wing Walker. So I just want to share the trailer with y'all, and we right here. I'm gonna shut the chat down for a second on the screen so that we can see it thoroughly and respect their work. And y'all let me know if y'all interested when the time comes for this flick to drop. All right, here we go. Make sure this is it. This is on Omar Chaparro's YouTube channel.
Papa,
Hi, sweetheart. How you feeling?
can we go to the roof?
Hey.
Please.
Okay. 5 minutes.
Do you think Mommy can see us from up there?
Nick, move it, man. It's go time.
I know she can. I lost my wife. I don't want to lose my daughter too.
The donor has been declared legally brain dead this morning. And the family has agreed to a transplant date, August 18th.
You're getting a new heart.
Are you okay?
Everyone okay here?
Everything's gonna be okay. Just calm down.
I have 3 DUIs, and I would lose my job and my apartment.
What are you talking about?
Who's the driver?
I am.
Honey, everything is okay. Go with your Uncle Nick.
Estoy seguro que él nos puede ayudar a aclarar las cosas.
No tengo ningún tío.
You entered this country illegally, and that is a serious crime that I won't tolerate. It is this court's decision to order your immediate and permanent removal from the United States of America.
You got me in business. You're gonna get me out of it, okay?
Just tell me what to do.
I'm gonna need some money.
How much?
If everything works out, I'll be there in a couple of days. Take good care of Sophia, please.
Where's Julian? I've been trying to get a hold of him.
¿Qué traes? ¿Qué traes?
I'll start the process with Sophia. But Nick, 3 days. That's all I can give you.
Los dos están bien pinches locos. Estás hablando de tráfico de personas, contrabando, invasión a la propiedad privada. ¿Y luego tú qué? Te puede quedar daño cerebral, hipotermia. Ahí puedes quedar, hombre. ¡Hasta la victoria!
Tengo fe en ti, hermano. Vas a encontrar otra manera.
I love you.
I love you too.
There it is, the Wing Walker. Salute to the homie. It looks like it's going to be amazing. This is going to be dope. I appreciate him. Appreciate his talents. Well done. Right? Boom. We did a 3.5 hour stream. I appreciate y'all for checking in with me today. Right, we still got some videos that will be dropping. We got some videos that will be dropping throughout the day. Let's see what we got on this film. Shout out IB. He said, I'll make the Free the Wives graphic for someone to put on a shirt or do whatever. We'll talk. We'll talk in the Discord, IB. We'll talk in the Discord. Definitely. Vernon Heim said, oh, wow. U2F said, looks good. I'm seeing that movie with my family. Salutes. Also said, it definitely looks interesting. Zoraida said, oh, my gosh. I took a class and came back to this. Omar Chaparro makes great movies. I hadn't seen this. Oh, my God. Can't wait. It's going to be dope. It was co-written and co-produced by a friend of mine. I'm looking forward to it. I was supposed to have seen this movie this weekend, but I couldn't be here. She was on a call. Zorada was on a call. Zorada getting that money. She's getting to that monte today. All right. Lali said, I definitely want to watch that. Yeah, so I'm hoping it'll have a nice big release and everybody can catch it. Shout out Rilo on the $2 super chat. Let me hit the like button. And some of y'all beware. Sometimes I see these super chats and I don't see the, so like I got a super chat yesterday. It might have been from IB. And when it was right here on this chat, I didn't see the text. And when I look at the events in the program, I see the text. So it was weird. Did it come out already? No. They're just doing special screenings at film festivals. So no, it's not out in theaters yet, but it's coming soon. I will keep y'all abreast of the situation. You know, and let you guys know what's going down and when it's going down. All right? I appreciate y'all giving me the time to show y'all that, but the homie's killing it. The homie is killing it, so it's going to be dope. The Wing Walker. All right? With that being said, I'm throwing my hundreds up in the chat. We're going to get out of here. We still got a couple of videos that's going to drop from yesterday's live. I'm going to throw some editing together and do some other things here. Shout out Rilo, donated $2 to the super chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Zoraida. Oh, shit. Rilo said beer. Shout out Rilo for the super chat, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Again, there's going to be something down the line that I'm going to put together once we got more people, once we have more donators, where I will be putting together some kind of giveaway at the end of every month for my top donators. The time will come where we will get to that point. The homie Zaya has a setup like that. He calls it a Zay way. And I too would like to give back. So, you know, let's keep building this channel, please. Share it with your friends. We're on the road to 10,000 people. You know what I'm saying? 10,000 subs. I want to get that out the way in the next couple of months. We are what? 66,400, something around there. Let's get to this 10,000 so that we can create the goal for 50,000 and get to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's be undeniable. I appreciate y'all. I came to kick it. Chucky Chingon said, peace out, brother. Always a good live. I appreciate you. Thank you to Rilo for the $7 super chats. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that checked in today. Let me go back to the top. Again, there were some missing faces. We have to wonder. We have to wonder if they're committed or not. If they put themselves in the position to, be part of this team and hit that subscription button, Again, shout out Rilo on the $5 super chat donation. All right, shout out to IB for all of the insight that he came through with today. I appreciate you very much, bro. I'm interested in looking at your work too, man. Let's get in the Discord. Let's talk our shit. Let's spend some time in there. I'd like to be more active. I like when you guys are in there talking to each other. It's just I'm juggling all of this shit trying to figure it out, but we'll get there. But shout out IB, Zoraida, appreciate you. Giovanni Lopez, thank you very much. Jonathan Pantoja, per usual. Brittany Montalvo, it was great seeing you. Shout out Peter. Thank you for coming through. You came through with some content. We got a Kali episode. Coming with this information that we read today. And I'm going to talk to Jay about what he has as some kind of a theory as to what happened to Kylie. We'll talk about that on the 20th with the Flores twins. All right. Shout out Old Soul, my brother. Who else we got here? Chucky Chingong, appreciate you, sir. Vernon Himes in the building. Raven Jefferson, thank you for coming through. Rilo, thank you. New York Dad, I appreciate you stopping through. Pebs, I appreciate you stopping through. Aquino, per usual. Let's see. Young Jizzle, thank you very much. What else we got here? I enjoy hanging out with you. Shout out to U2F key user. Thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. Crash out, per usual. Thank you, sir. You're always welcome and appreciated here. All right? Tell your wife that you're going to sell some pictures of your feet. Tell her if she's down, she could be your photographer. You're going to have to cut her. You're going to have to cut her a little piece, though. What else we got here? Upper Echelon, thank you. We always thankful to the Flores brothers when they come through and give us their time. Lolly, appreciate you coming through. Thank you. Love you. What else we got here? Hoping I ain't miss nobody. Think we good. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. We love to hear from you too. We'll let you know what ends up happening if Val gets a Discord or whatever it is. Let me pull up some Discord videos and shoot them at Jay and see what he thinks. Real talk though, Discord does seem like where it's at. Hundreds is up in the chat. Boom, boom, boom. Shy, do you have an Instagram? Yes, I do, dear. It is right there at the top. CHI_ILL. CHI_ILL. So feel free to throw me a follow. Oh, you just found it. Blessings. Thank you. Appreciate you. Peace, Vernon Himes. Thank you, sir. IB says salutes all around. Yes, I appreciate you and everyone else in the chat. Usual Suspects crew for sure, man. Chucky Chigon said, peace out, brother. Always a good live. Balling on a budget. It is what it is, bro. We move with what we got. Jonathan says, salute, Sha'il. Thank you for another great day of content. Blessings to you too, my dude, for sure. Salutes. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Let me find something to get out of here with. Find something to get out of here with. What we're going to do... We'll do at the end of the day because I'm feeling a little bit at the end of the day-ish right now, right? Let's get that popping. All right, there's a lot of other songs I could play, but these samples will get us clapped on YouTube. All right? Wow. All right, man. Y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all hopefully mañana. All right? Peace. Let's get this shit going here. Get me off this screen. Blessings to everyone. Have a great evening. Likewise. Salutes to y'all. Appreciate you. Boom. he said put the song up with the Ace Cat. That was a banger. Can't do it because that it's already over there, right? Like the video already exists on YouTube, but I'll get clapped over here for the Adele sample. All right. Shout out Raven Jefferson. She said, "Thank you, brother. They really tried us this morning, didn't they?" Oh yeah. The comments. There's always somebody talking shit in the comments. Somebody came for Raven this morning, but he thought he was Tony Soprano, and I made sure he knew he wasn't. So did she. So salutes to you, Raven. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Is that you won. You push yourself to your purpose. You persevere through the slums. Maneuver smooth through the hustle. You careful making your runs. Everyone packing pistols. Stay safely behind your gun. Make sure you got your own back. Them busters run. Don't end up doing long time. Just bust the song. Looks like loyalty's a thing of the past. And these gangster flicks and rap vids got y'all gas. So when the lead start flying, my guess is that's your ass. Death will let no man pass. My circle is small and for the living. The strong and unforgiving. No nonsense. The driven. Each one obsessed with winning. Settle for less is bullshit. I want it all. Take yours, cut it all up and give to the poor. Sit back, watch the fireworks and witness the war. At the day's end, I want more. At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. For the drama, you ain't got no beef, and I ain't got no time, cause I don't get no sleep, and I don't need help, only I can do me, and I'ma be fine, cause I wasn't born weak, see the world ain't mine, cause I wasn't born meek, but I walk this planet for the things that I seek, I suffer in the gutter, push my being to the brink, create what wasn't there, bring life to what I think, blow my cloud in the air, keep my consciousness in sync, my instincts well aware, prepared to throw the kitchen sink, keep fighting till it's finished, till the whole shit sink, till I hit rock bottom, bounce back and reach peak. Back in my proper placement, ready for shit I'm facing. Still feeling alive, cause my heart's still racing. My mind's still moving towards the peace I'm chasing. Tomorrow's not promised, so motherfuck patience. At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the clouds show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly. The blunt side roll, lift the cloud off my soul and help me understand exactly where I'm supposed to go. Help me make a stand, know what I'm supposed to know. See through the facade, try to let my anger go. Life goes on, another show, another town, some of the clowns, some of the hoes. But the only thing that matters waiting on me back at home. Legacy building in the midst of menacing villains, murdering children like the killings becoming thrilling. The rush of bloodlust, women, baby, civilians. Land gon' become sand from all the graves that they filling. Bodies in the lake of the shake on the sidewalk. Yellow crime tape, nothing fake, no outline chalk. Just a kid meeting his fate, knowing his time gone. Bleeding out, hearing the screams of his crying grandma. Dying inside, cause she know that a grandchild gone. So there's nothing left to say. At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Put the cloud
it's hard to see the road in the distance, when the only thing you know is you're distant. When it's hard to hold your soul when you lift it, when you're broken and you can't leave your kids shit. When you try, but your eyes tell lies, your smiles are disguised, no one knows you dying inside. When it hurts to feel, when you're bothered by the world, it's real. When you're staring at that bottle of pills, the bottom of that bottle of swill, the wrong end of that cold black steel, the great unknown. When everywhere but here's like home. You a man now but don't feel grown. Pushed through existence, current comfort zone is indifference. So uncomfortable in your skinness, hurting everybody you live with. When you're feeling like it's time you should end this, know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Just know that you're loved. 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 Know that you're needed. Know that you're necessary. You just depleted. You can be legendary. You not beneath it. You can get over. We can ride in and thieve it. Soak up a sunrise. Stare at a blue sky. Feel something brand new. Realize with new eyes. Uncover new truths. Find where the pain lies. Live like you're lightning. Cut through the gray skies. I know life is frightening. You can't help but ask why. Life doesn't like me. It's passing me right by. The future just fights me. And much rather I die than have to enlighten me and show me how I'd rise if given a chance. Some love in advance, a bit of compassion, some luck with romance. But why does it matter? Will is what does. You have the will to survive, so know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Just know that you're loved. 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 Know that you're loved.